Hey, I'm Rowan Campbell from Halloween Ends, and I just want to say Frequels podcast sucks.
Hey, wait!
Hello, you beautiful freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Frequels. I'm your host, EJ Leeson. With me today is my co-host with the most, Mr. Rory Colorasi. How are you, sir?
I'm really excited, and this is not the third time we've tried this.
Oh, yeah, I think we nailed it on the first try.
I may not have known what to say the last time and sputtered. But no, I'm excited for us to be doing this episode today because for a very long time, we've been talking about covering this movie.
Yes.
And the thing is, it's long overdue.
Yes, I know. It's weird because for the longest time, I would say a lot of people would consider this one of the top 3 franchises, right?
Yep.
And I would say so, right?
For people like in our age group, there's
Yeah.
like the big 3. It's like Halloween, Nightmare, and
Friday
13th.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you just said that because I was at a convention over the weekend and Beck and I were talking about that. About like, there was a lot of kids there.
Yeah.
Mainly because that kid from Stranger Things was there, Dustin.
Oh, right.
But but there was like younger horror fans there, and I was just kind of thinking like, what is their version of horror? Because like when we first started going to those conventions, it was like, well, we have people from like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, Child's Play, whatever. But is there's like stuff like The Conjuring, Terrifier,
I think art.
Saw,
Saw,
Pennywise.
the newer, but
Yeah,
not
the
like
new one.
like we're of a Tim Curry generation,
Right, yeah. But like the new
Yeah.
Pennywise stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, that for the longest time, this was one of the big ones. I still think it is. I still see like even at conventions an awful lot of like
Yeah.
a lot of Jasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
I would say it's like top 3 for sure.
But-
Still, I don't know, but
Regardless of how anybody feels about these movies, it seemed very appropriate to do a Friday the 13th movie for Friday the 13th, even though it's not coming out on Friday the 13th. It's going to be like
a little early.
Wednesday the 11th.
But you could celebrate with
You
us.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
You can like wait and listen to it on Friday the 13th and listen to us talk about this.
Right.
We've got guests.
Yes, we
got
have
guests.
2 special guests
We do.
today. So first up, friend of the show, everyone knows him, Mr. Greg Caldwell. How are you, sir?
Good. Glad to be back. Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you again. Mm-hmm. You have a wonderful face, as always.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's not something you hear every day.
Yeah, and you're celebrating a birthday this month.
Later this month, yes.
Are you excited? That sounds like you're super
You are
excited.
jumping out of your
Dude,
seat.
calm the fuck down.
We're going to need you to bring it down here.
If you could just bring it here.
I requested a birthday show. We can talk about it then.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. And then everyone knows this guy, one of the funniest dudes ever. Artist, musician,
Seductress.
entrepreneur with his gravy.
Artisan.
Artisan. Mr. Matt Renaldi, how are you, sir?
Thank you for not starting with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Do you mean that in like a physical way?
You are Mike number 1.
Start with me.
You're going to start with me?
Well, I need to be
Motherfucker.
number 1, but I don't like to start.
I gotcha.
You like
Gotcha.
to
As number
you
1.
did do the last act.
Yeah. Well, it gives my brain a chance to catch up.
I get you.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's collect my thoughts.
No, I have a thing.
I'm not quick like you guys.
Yeah, okay. I do have a thought, though. Like you were talking about, I would think Michael Myers, is that still for the kids because they keep rebooting it?
Yeah, they seem to bring that back at the right time.
And
They're pretty
Scream,
good about
because
that.
it's pretty much
I
like
think
ran
Scream
a
has
course.
Scream's
really
a big
popped
one.
into the
Time.
top 3.
Yeah.
But Jason's been dead because of the lawsuit rights for so long.
And
Freddy,
yeah,
too.
even like
And Friday the 13th. I mean, Nightmare.
Yeah, Freddy,
Nightmare's
too.
been gone. Traditional Nightmare.
Yeah, I don't
since
count
like
that.
I mean I know there's the
that
remake,
2010 piece.
but like the really like Robert Englund, 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason.
So yeah, like a lot of them have fallen off, but it's interesting though. Like when you do go to conventions and you still do see an awful lot of like like cosplay for Freddy, Jason. Michael's like there's like 50 of them. There were so many screams.
I would say Michael is probably top tier.
You do see kids dressed up as Art too, and I'm thinking, like,
Art's a big one,
are
Yeah.
you allowed to watch Art at that age?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have.
I probably would have too.
Yeah.
but-
What's so funny is that the slasher films that we grew up on, when we were kids, our parents were talking about like how like fucked up and intense those movies were, and you watch them now and it's like watching cartoons.
I was gonna say, like,
Do you know what I
especially
mean?
like this franchise, like Paramount kind of like cut them. If you weren't watching like Maniac or something like
Yeah.
that, or The Prowler, like they were pretty neutered compared to nowadays.
But it's like now it's like horror movies are like
Oh yeah,
they're very violent.
they go all in.
Like I remember watching like Terrifier 2. And like that scene where he's like pouring salt on the girl or whatever, and she's all cut up, and I'm like, jeez,
It's so ridiculous.
how long is this gonna go for? That poor girl.
Yeah, I was like, this is unnecessary.
It's like
It's
snapping her arm
gratuitous.
and like bending it back and forth.
Is he like throwing bleach on her?
Oh yeah, he
It's
does.
the same victim we're talking about.
Right.
Jason used to just have the decency of cutting your head off and getting on with it.
That's
but
true.
Art takes his time. He doesn't rush.
I'm just, like
He
I
makes
said,
an art out of it.
I'm not really a big Terrifier fan because I like story. So I would always choose story. And I feel like that is... What do we say? It's always like a highlight reel of special effects.
Pretty much,
It's just
yeah.
like, but
But
I still enjoy it.
Yeah,
like I'm not. Yeah,
We've talked about it before. Like we're both pretty psyched that they're making movies like that, just because it's not like really like a studio affair,
Right.
and it's like they're not being told they can't do anything. So like that's neat. Like they're making these movies and they're kind of earning it on their own. That's cool. Matt, you've got something to say.
You guys are sick.
Yeah, that's true.
You get entertainment. You enjoy.
right.
I like watching it. Yeah.
You don't? Do you like Terrifier? Oh, what are your thoughts on Terrifier?
Don't you have a giant Art hanging up in your bedroom or something? The one that animatronic one.
It's a dream catcher.
Art is your dream catcher.
He moves around with the dream catcher. He's just catching dreams, man. Just catching dreams.
If anyone's listening right now, like corner that market.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh
Art
my
the
god.
clown.
Dream
Oh,
catcher.
Here we
Dream
thought Freddy
catchers.
was the master of dreams. You know.
Yeah.
No, Art's in the corner and he's holding it. And then when there's a motion sensor, he's like, dreams, dreams.
Spinning that thing that he was doing like in part 2.
But yeah, no, that's cool. I love this movie. So let's get into some stuff that we've watched recently. Do you want to?
No, I do not want to start. Greg, you go.
Greg, you start. Okay.
All right, well, I'll let you talk about you said your list was a little shorter, so I'll let you
Yeah.
talk about the one we watched.
I like your
okay.
jacket, by the way.
I did see Scream 7 with the group of people.
Yes.
I thought it was meh.
Okay.
I guess
All
that's
right.
the best way to put it.
I sat right
And
next to Greg the whole time.
Ethan Embry's hair is like really like getting out of control.
I won't listen to you disparage that man.
However,
I know. I
I
love
was
him.
watching some of the Masters of Horror too again, and Incident on and Off Mountain Road, like you could see it was starting to recede even back then, like in 06 or 05 or whatever that
It's all
was.
good. It's all good.
But
yeah.
those are good too. Like they're on Tubi, both seasons of Masters of Horror.
Nice.
More on Ethan Embry later.
All right.
I got more to
Yeah.
say about him.
And then I also watched some older stuff. I watched Slugs because I haven't seen it in forever.
Slugs, sure.
I watched Wishmaster, which I think is one of the better 90s horror movies.
Yeah.
Ah, I love Wishmaster.
I
That
watched-
first one's so good.
Yeah, I watched Tales from the Hood.
Yeah.
Tales from the Hood is something I would love to cover on the show.
I would.
Me too.
I love that movie.
I like
so
that
much.
movie a lot.
It's actually like legitimately like a solid, dare I say, kind of a great movie.
Oh yeah. And that one with David Allen Greer playing against Part, like that's great.
Yeah.
The Stepfather. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down to watch that. I did watch War Machine. It was the one on Netflix. It was okay. It was entertaining. And I think the
Who's
last
in
one-
that? War Machine.
the guy that plays Reacher on the show, Jack Reacher.
Oh, okay.
You know who I'm
Alan
talking
Richardson
about.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
He's like joining a Ranger regiment,
Oh, okay.
trying to. And,
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
stuff goes down.
Yeah.
It's like sci-fi kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, And Chopping Mall I revisited.
Yeah, I love Chopping Mall. That's another movie I definitely want to do on the show.
I thought you guys would have covered that. By now,
No.
but-
No, not yet.
We cover
would be-
like trash when we can.
Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah. We like to do Popeye's
EJ's just
Revenge.
dying to cover street trash.
Yeah, I like those.
We did
kind
things
of
like
movies.
Popeyes Revenge.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
What was that other fucking movie we did that was real terrible?
Oh, you hated Death Spa. That was the one you were like, you were not into.
Thinking about it, I didn't hate Death Spa.
Oh, okay.
I think we recorded like 5 episodes that week, and I think I was just burnt out by the time we were talking about it. And I'm like, fuck this movie. I'm going home.
I did hear about Popeye's Revenge though. That was quite the movie. Eh?
That's probably the worst movie we've covered on here.
And when you say movie in relation to that one, you got to do the quotey thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, someone got to make a movie. Good for them.
Yeah, there's
that's
some perks to it, I guess.
Yeah, it was short.
Nobody said you have to watch. Nobody but EJ said you have to watch it.
He did force us. There was actually like a gun.
It was
and
his
stuff. It
pick.
was weird.
First off, we were doing summer camp movies, and I saw on Tubi it was like 5 campers, right?
So you couldn't
Didn't
go
it
like
say that in
Sleepaway
the-
Camp 2 or something? You had to go-
No, it was like 5 campers. I'm like, oh, we should do a movie like that that's not well known, so let's try this one. And then it has nothing to do with camp at all.
No,
It's so weird.
Not a
don't go
thing.
in the woods.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Nope. We did the burning
We did do the burning.
and sleepaway camp. And,
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did movies.
There's a camp season coming again. So.
Yeah, exactly.
coming.
Did you do Ernest Goes to Camp?
No,
Why not?
I don't know, but
Scared Straight.
I want to do Ernest Scared Stupid. Yeah.
Or Scared Stupid.
Ernest Scared Straight.
That's when he goes to jail. Scared straight.
No,
You don't want to come in here? You want to get raped every day? Oh, I don't know, Vern.
I don't know about all this. Vern.
We already got Vern. Vern's our bitch.
Vern's our bitch. We'll rape you every day.
I want to get out of here.
No, man. Yeah, we know what you mean.
I'd like to say that Ernest fought the good fight, but unfortunately, prison is not a fairy tale.
You know what? I'm glad I did a slip on that because it made for good bit.
Ernest Scared Straight.
That's the one where he goes to jail.
Ernest crawled through a river of shit, only to come out clean on the other side.
Well, there is a movie, Ernest Goes to Jail.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of deleted stuff.
It's the sequel.
There's 2 versions.
It's a sequel. Yeah.
There's 2 versions.
This one's called Ernest Does a Life Sentence.
I gotta get out of here. You know what I mean?
I need a poster of Rita Hayward.
Ew. He climbs out of this sewer of shit and he's like, ew.
He's in the shower with the sisters. Anyone come at you yet, Ernest?
The best part, though, is you probably still have the hat on in the shower.
And the vest.
Then the vest. The vest and the hat are still on.
Just the vest.
What do you mean? I ain't taking my vest off for this, Vern.
I don't know what that popped in my head. All right, Matt, how about you? What have you watched recently?
Ernest Bang Stupid.
I saw Scream 7
Yes.
Yeah.
with you.
Our flooded theater of
Yeah, it was a good
Scream
time.
fans.
That was awesome. That was really crazy how many people came.
I spilt her drink, too. That was terrible.
Oh, really?
remember
All
that.
over. Yeah.
She was upset with
Were
me.
you drinking out of her cup?
Wait, who's
It was so top heavy because she had to get those damn Scream novelty cups.
whose cup?
Marnie?
Yeah.
Oh, you knocked over Marnie's drink?
I
didn't
did.
You knocked over a friend of
I
the
was
show,
reaching for
Marnie's drink?
I was reaching for my candy.
For the record, we definitely got to get Marnie back on here soon.
Yeah, so she could
She's
talk
a-
shit
she's a
about
delight.
Greg. Yeah.
That fucking guy that sat next to me knocked over my novelty cup.
Made me watch fucking Christmas Evil 3 times and he didn't even show up.
Dick.
But what else, Matt?
I saw Dolly last night.
Oh yeah. What are your thoughts?
It was okay.
Right.
I mean, it looked good.
Right.
It was cool, but I don't know. I just couldn't get over a few things. Like, how did that house have electricity? I kept thinking about it the whole time.
Right.
Like,
Well, the Mother's Day house had electricity, didn't it? It kind of looked a lot like that one.
I mean, the whole house was condemned. It was boarded up on the outside. It looked like something you'd see from like a '90s kids movie. You know what I mean?
It looked like the Beetleborgs like base. You know?
But who's paying the bill?
Right.
That's
a good question,
Right. And then like the whole like twiddling of the fingers like reminded me of like Homer Simpson eating a donut, and like I just couldn't get up. You know what I mean? Or like Rain Man. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fine.
I thought
the gore was cool, and I don't know. Yeah.
Did you like? I did like when she fell out the window, like that take of.
that shot.
It looked very like Evil Deadish almost. How that shot was when she was falling. I like some of the effects of that.
Yeah. Sean William Scott. Like,
yeah, that was.
Where were you going? Where was he going?
I don't know.
Give up, dude. Like
I don't.
Like you got there. What did you expect to do? What did you expect to do?
I
Like
don't understand. Like she crushed his windpipe a little bit, but don't you think like if somebody's coming at you with a shovel, you wouldn't just lay on the ground? Like he was still mobile at that point.
I mean, we're spoiling the whole movie, but
It's okay. As a guy who hasn't seen it, I wouldn't know what you were talking about.
oh, you haven't seen
No,
it.
I didn't see it. No.
It was a nice lean runtime too.
I
though.
didn't like the chapter breakup thing.
Yeah,
I thought that was
a little
kinda
odd.
because the
Pretentious,
chapters.
or-
Well, that and they were like 2 minutes.
spoilers too. Anyway,
2
Yeah.
minutes each.
It'd be like the daughter, and then it would be like returning home, daddy, and then it's like the end.
fight.
Okay,
Yeah, the fight. or
So that
something.
device, it
I hate
works
that, yeah.
when for specific things,
Yes.
but
yeah.
sometimes it can be a little pretentious.
I don't think it needs it for a slasher movie.
No.
Basically.
No.
It's basically
takes
like
you out of
people
it a
show
little
up
bit.
and they die.
I did like when we were sitting and you were like, "Is that for certain milk?" And you're like, "Well, now your question is answered." EJ.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, is that breast milk? And then I'm like, it is.
It sure is.
Sweet. And then what else have you watched?
I saw. Oh, I watched Short Circuit too.
Cool.
Remember that movie?
Yeah,
of
Locos
course.
kick your ass.
That's right.
Locos kick your face.
Los Locos kick your
Balls into outer
Outer
space.
space. Yeah. I
yeah.
remember that.
That scene where Johnny Five gets like demolished by like Oscar and his thugs. It's a really sad scene.
Yeah.
It's dark. You know what I mean?
Right. It has a RoboCop 2 vibe. Like for some reason, they're like right where they're like spray painting on them and stuff.
R.I.P. Tom Newton.
Did you ever see Short Circuit Scared Stupid? Scared Straight? Hey, Johnny Five.
Johnny Five's alive,
But he doesn't want to be.
Oh no,
Johnny Five don't want to be alive.
Oh no. That's and how
I
was
need you
your
to hide
revisit?
cigarettes in that circuit board.
He had a little pack on that second one though. He had the toolbox.
You gotta earn your smokes around here. It's like, oh no. But how was your revisit?
You guys are ruining the movie for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry. Sorry.
He was trying to have a heartfelt moment about Johnny
Yeah,
Five.
I wanted to talk
You guys-
about.
You went right
that
to
movie,
RoboCop
yeah.
2.
Well, let me light a candle really quick, and we'll get the mood back.
The movie means a lot to me. I grew up watching it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You just
so
ruined
sorry.
it for me.
I'm so
Do you-
sorry.
do
Why the
hate
sequel,
Wall-E?
not the first one?
I don't because I grew up watching the second one. I like the first one just fine, Greg.
Why not watch the origin story? You know, you got DeBarge on the soundtrack
Because I like Johnny Five in New York City. It
Okay.
Just
without the laser.
without the laser.
Yeah.
And it was exciting. No, you just think about like all those movies that we grew up with. Like there was darkness to them. Like you know what I mean. Like
Right.
you have Never Ending Story. I don't want to even go into that one. But like
Dark Crystal.
yeah,
Even to some extent, something like Home Alone 2, when you get to that third act and he's like warding off the criminals, like he's like doing like really harmful shit to them. He's like fucking like the bricks to the head and stuff. I'm like, that should probably kill a person.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, that definitely would kill someone.
That theory was tested with the paint buckets, and better watch out.
Oh sure,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was awesome. That movie rocks. By the way.
It was a
Yeah,
good
it was
movie.
so good.
Or Dogs Go to Heaven's one I always go to because that
one.
movie's a nightmare. It is that is something that's so dark that we could do it on Frequels.
yeah, it really is.
I think that's why we're so tough. Like our generation's so tough. You know what I mean?
Because we were traumatized.
Yeah.
Thick skin, calluses over the soul.
For sure. All right, you can move on from me.
Well, no, let's talk about Johnny Five getting ripped for parts.
Dude,
it was sad. It was awful. And
Yeah,
they
like-
spray paint him.
No, that was when he joined the. Was it Los Lobos?
Los Locos.
Yeah. Los
And he
Locos,
has the
my bad.
bandana.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spray paint him up. And,
When they
Yeah.
rip him apart, I thought the line was really sad when he was like, "Johnny Five's one day away from retirement." I thought that was sad.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy. He was like, "I'm getting too old for this shit."
He started spouting a lot of
familiar.
he started spouting a lot of cop cliches in that one.
Can you imagine Johnny Five with Danny Glover's voice? I'm getting too old for this shit.
Getting too old for this shit.
Not bad for an old man.
But how about you, Rory? What have you been up to?
So-
because we already talked about Dolly, and that was the only movie I really got to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, we skip me. Go to you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I didn't watch a whole lot of stuff this week. I've been really busy. Because I was watching. What are you laughing about?
I
over
said
there?
cinephiles, eh?
They're having conversations of their own over there.
Hey, what are you doing about
That doesn't make it distracting when you listen to the episode. No, I watched. I've been. So about an episode from now, you're going to hear me start talking about how I started watching The Sopranos. So this is like a time travel episode. I'm still watching The Sopranos, and I really, really love it. I just finished the second season. It's my first time through it, and it's wonderful. You never watched it last time I checked.
never watched it,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you ever watch that show, Matt?
No.
How about you? Sopranos?
Yes, and I forgot I finally watched The Irishman too.
Yeah, you weren't high on it.
It's a one and done for me. It was good. It's long.
Here's a hot take. Top tier Scorsese for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, like
put Casino over that for sure.
friggin' Dave Gonzalez, he's another one. Like that's like his I think like top 3.
Really?
Yeah. No, dude, that movie like I think every choice in it was perfect. Like I love that movie.
Except for the De Niro kicking. He looked like Mr. Burns giving somebody a beating. Give you the beating of a life.
Dude, I've heard people tell me things like that they hated that movie because of that, and I'm like, that is the most reductive.
No, I mean it's.
I know
only,
you're
it's
not
only,
saying
no,
that.
it's only a minute long.
Yeah, it's
you
like
could just tell like that's. An
I
old
remember
man
like
right
people
there
like every
kicking
time I
you
would
with
talk about that movie with somebody, I've been wanting to get into some of the deeper themes, and they're like, yeah, but you could totally tell that it's Robert. I'm like, fuck, I don't care.
Pesci was
Like,
a. I
he's an
mean,
old man.
Pesci was amazing in it.
Yeah, Pesci's great.
Al Pacino was actually really good as Hoffa.
I think one of his best performances in like forever.
A long time.
Well, Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill for sure.
I always thought,
Dunkachinos.
I always thought as much as everybody like, don't get me wrong, as much as everybody loves Heat, and I do too. I think that's more like. I thought Pacino's role in Carlito's Way was really good.
Yeah, he's got like such a wonderful career when you go through it because he's got like Dog Day
Afternoon's my
Afternoon.
favorite.
Serpico.
I think I know it's a cliche, but like the first two Godfather movies. What are you laughing at?
Ernest Scared Straight.
He's got a great ass.
I can't stop thinking about it.
You gotta let it go.
Sorry.
Well, I'll try to go through this real quick. Yes, really quickly. I just kept up with the Sopranos, which was great. After we came back from the convention, we had met Linda Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Beck and I watched Terminator and Terminator 2. Like, where does that stand for you guys with the two of them? Are you like more partial to the first one or the
First
second
one, I'd say.
Are you?
I think the first one's actually more of a horror element too, and the second one's more. It's more like Alien and Aliens, very much like that.
Because like the first one, like I feel protective of it because I feel like people always say things like, "Oh, after you see the second one, the first one looks really bad," and I don't see that because I think the first one's awesome. But T2 is like such a smooth movie.
Oh,
That
it's
is
great.
a fucking masterpiece of like action cinema.
The special effects look still better than a lot of the stuff that are done today. Honestly,
They really do. Yeah. They I was telling that to Beck when we were watching it. It's seamless. Like it's really like well shot. And it's crazy that it was like 91.
yeah.
91 is like such a...
That played throughout the
Yeah.
whole summer too, like into like September. I remember because like people were seeing that multiple times.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Linda Hamilton's transformation's great, like from the first one to the second one.
Because you think about her like when she's in the diner and she's like overwhelmed and messing up her orders, and
Yeah.
the kid's putting the ice cream in the apron or the sherbet. But then like that transformation from being like, I don't know what my place is in the world, to understanding that you're going to lead to the salvation of the world, you know?
Yeah.
It is like annoying that became a franchise, because like after the second one, you're like that knot is super tight, and it's like, why did we make more
Yeah, I agree with that.
money? I guess
Money, yeah.
like there's like enjoyable elements probably in like the third one,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
was
still
gonna say
one of
that's
those.
probably where it stops.
Yeah.
Like the third one.
But like I still like
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
it's a franchise that's constantly shifting its timeline, so I'm pretty comfortable just saying that there's a timeline that just involves 1 and 2, and I could just stay there and never watch
I
anything
think
else.
Genesis might have been the worst because I remember talking to somebody about it, and it's like these people are coming from the future, and they're like, they don't look malnourished. They look like they've been eating well. And like,
Yeah.
Dude, I almost like my brain almost exploded when I was watching Dark Fate. That's like one of the worst recent blockbuster movies that I've seen.
was it a blockbuster? Or it didn't flop.
Actually, you know what? You're right.
I was being serious. Like I don't remember it. Did it do well or?
No. That did really bad, and rightfully so.
Rightfully so, though.
Yeah, that was like a really rough watch, and it's like it sucks because Linda Hamilton came back, and you're like, oh, here we go, and then it's
I think
like
that's
they
the only reason I watched it.
Yeah, and they didn't understand her character or something.
I also watched it because I like Mackenzie Davis too.
I liked her. I like her not in that movie, but I
Yeah.
like her in everything else. But you know, that opening too with John Connor was like the worst
yeah,
shit.
like what the hell
So
is that?
cynical and like mean spirited, and
And Arnold Schwarzenegger's a drape hanger.
yeah, and then like you go back to that first movie when Kyle Reese is explaining what the Terminator is. You know what I mean? And it's like something that has like the ability to
does
be an
not
interior
bargain.
decorator. and-
Yeah, he doesn't bargain. You better pay your bill on time.
yeah, he feels bad about having been a killing machine. I don't know. Those movies are terrible. But at the convention, I
Yes.
watched Becca for the first time. She got to watch Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, which I believe everybody at this table is high on.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Was it the regular?
Hell yeah.
Not
Yeah,
the producer
theatrical cut.
I like the theatrical more anyway.
Yeah, it's got that head explosion in it with John Strode.
Becca's
Yeah.
never seen it.
She never saw it.
Oh man, what did she think?
It's funny because on her
She
letter,
hated it?
no, on her
Oh.
letter, she has a letterbox. She's pretty fair about it. Gave it a 5 stars.
All right.
Yeah, it's like right
Very
on.
good.
Yeah.
Not as good as Resurrection, but
Yeah. No, dude, it's funny. Like
I like Resurrection.
that movie, people, they hate it. So I wasn't sure where she was going to land with it. But at one point, she was like, "I don't understand what's going on in this movie." I'm like, "It's okay, I'll explain it later."
I feel like
Because
people,
it is like very convoluted, and it's like the editing is not great. But there is like a mood to that movie that I think carries.
I feel
it.
like people have come around on that one. I especially think that one captures the season of Halloween very well. Like
It's
it
the
actually
best.
looks like fall.
I think I know what people always want to go with like the first or the fourth one.
Fourth one looks like fall too.
Yeah, but 6, like I love like the fact that the trees are all changing.
Yeah, it looks cold.
It's cold and wet, and like I love like when Tommy's at that like festival, and he's just like they're doing that awesome thing with Mrs. Blankenship, that little monologue. I loved all that stuff so much. But the look of that movie, and like there was like a weird darkness to it, and like that viciousness of Michael in that one.
Yeah, it was mean spirited.
Yeah, he was definitely.
Plus the dad too, very mean spirited.
I came to a
What? No.
I think I came to a theory with that one. I think that like Michael Myers, if you do the timeline, he's like in his 40s. I think he's just tired of the shit. He just wants to kill that fucking baby and call it a day.
So he can go off to the Myers house and retire.
Just go stare out the window, I guess, if you're going by Halloween Kills logic. But yeah, no, it was cool watching that. And
You meant a Michael Lerner, right?
yeah, he was
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna talk about all that fun
Cool,
stuff.
cool.
Don't you worry. But the movie, I think it's a little misunderstood, and I understand.
think
Like
so,
I
too.
get I understand where the issues with it are. Like I get stories all over the place. The editing's kind of wonky. It was fucked with.
I'll take that over 5 any day.
Yeah, like there's a lot of them that I would take 6 over, but I just say sometimes it's okay to like movies can earn high marks just based on like the look and the mood and like that weird darkness in that one. You know, I don't know. It's a flawed but interesting movie. So, going back to the Monster Mania business, yes, we met Linda Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what this whole like week's been leading up to, is just going to Monster Mania and getting everything ready.
Yeah.
But she was there, and it was kind of amazing because we were like kind of like waiting to meet her, and she had to actually go to like a photo op first. So she just kind of like walked past us, and I'm just like, wow, like that. It was like I don't get that anymore from people. Where I was like, she's such an icon.
Right.
She's so like, you know what I mean? Like she like walked by and I was just like, oh, she's human.
It's Sarah Connor.
yeah, kind of. Like I swooned a little, but everyone in line did. Like we're all just kind of like we all saw like a shooting
You should have
star
went
or
up there and just
something.
handed her the 8x10 and been like,
She's
Sarah
got it.
Connor.
Oh my god! No, but it was cool too. Like when I actually got to talk to her, she was like really nice.
I heard she's really nice.
Yeah, she gave me a high five and stuff.
She like hugs and kisses her guests and everything.
Yeah, she doesn't look miserable to be there at all. So she was.
You do see that with some of these celebrities, and it's just like, all right, especially with the prices anymore. It's like, really, you're gonna sit here and be miserable?
Yeah, for how much they charge you, you'd think they would like give you like foot massages and stuff.
I don't like this whole like, you want to add a quote? That's money now.
$40
Yeah,
for every letter.
yeah.
We also got to tax you for breathing their air. Skeet Ulrich was there.
Yes.
I never got to meet him before.
Wait, so you just met him for the first time?
First time.
He does Monster Mania a lot.
I know.
Too.
I just never got around to meeting him, but what a cool dude.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's
I
real
love him.
sweet. He's real nice, and he's like.
I told you like how I met him, right? For the first time.
Oh, wasn't he? Oh no, tell the story.
Oh,
I don't
well,
need to tell the story.
So I was going in. I thought he was only there Saturday and Sunday, and I didn't realize he was there actually Friday. But like I was walking into the Monster Mania hotel, and I'm walking in, and I see him outside, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I love you on Riverdale." And by the way, I love like the Newton Boys. It's like one of my favorite movies. And then we just started talking about Richard Linklater, and then he was just like, we talked for like 10 minutes. And it was
that's awesome.
Yeah, and then we were talking about Riverdale and shit. But he was really, really one of the nicest guys I ever met. And then when I went in, he's like, "Yeah, I have a hat," because I'm like, I love when you just call Jughead like boy. Yeah. Right? So he's like, "When you come in, I'll give you a hat," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And he remembered me, and then he like literally gave me a free hat.
I think you're just like a likable human being. I think that's what it is.
I think
you have all these
Skeet
great
Ulrich-
interactions with people. Like, of course, he would remember you.
He was just so cool. He's an awesome dude. Like super, super nice.
He looks great too.
Yeah, he
That's one of the
doesn't
things
really
I noticed.
age.
No,
Yeah.
like I was looking at him and I'm like, he's like super fit and like,
Yeah,
it just looks great. I don't know.
he's just so cool.
What was that joke? Who was it? That said that Johnny Depp wants his DNA back.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and like Scream, there's a little bit of a Johnny Depp, which I'm wondering if that was intentional because Wes Craven had done Nightmare on Elm Street. If there was
It
like
could
a
be.
little bit of a boyfriend thing and coming through the window.
I like
whole
that.
thing.
I like that about cons because I think it was like a year or two ago when I went to Chiller. I didn't get autographs from some of the Day of Dead people, but they were still like willing to just sit there and like talk to you.
Yeah, some
they
of them
weren't
are
like
real
just
nice.
buy this from me. You know what I mean?
There's like those dead people are like really fucking nice. All the ones
Yeah.
I've ever met. Speaking of Ethan Embry from before,
Yeah, that thing you do.
yeah, he was there. And what did you guys? You've met him.
I met
before,
him,
right?
yeah.
He is
Never
like
got to.
he's great.
He's on my like top of the list because I love Empire Records.
That's
that
a great
thing you
movie.
do, of course. Now like Scream 7. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm a huge fan of it.
me too. But he is like
Vegas Vacation,
unbelievably nice. Like he has like that like. I don't know. Like he just doesn't seem like there's like any negativity in that guy. Like he'll give
Right.
you like hugs and stuff, and he's just kind of has like that, like cool uncle energy or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about that thing you do for a while because I brought my 27 by 40 of that because yes, I have the poster for that thing you do. I know
yeah.
every word to that movie and it hangs up proudly in my dining room. And we geeked out about it together.
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, did he geek out?
Oh
that you
yeah,
had it?
it's funny, man. Everybody that like I've ever seen like an interview from that like talks about working on that movie, they all have the same thing where they're like, I've never worked on a film like that since. Because like Tom Hanks apparently like runs his set in a real
Yeah.
fun way, And then he's so likable and cool. Like I love Tom Hanks. But I think that movie is like my favorite thing to Tom Hanks. Because that's like part of our friendship, Matt.
Correct.
Matt and I bonded over that movie in a big bad way. There's still like probably like at least every month or so somebody drops a quote. You've got something. What do you got?
I forgot. I couldn't remember the name of the one movie he was in not
Dutch.
too long ago. The Devil's Candy, where he was the painter. That was a good movie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't see that. Yeah.
You never
But
saw
Dutch,
that?
I saw Dutch with Ed O'Neill.
Yeah, the movie's great.
Well, Dutch.
It's a great
everybody knows
Thanksgiving
that one.
movie.
That's a Thanksgiving movie.
Devil's Candy. When I met Ethan Embry, it was I think 2017, and he was promoting that movie. He told me I should watch it, and I did, and I dug it.
That was like an IFC movie.
Yeah,
right? IFC. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great, and it's funny because he's had such a long career, and he's been in like everything. He was even in The Walking Dead at points.
He was. When I watched that Masters of Horror, that was the first time you see him
Yeah.
playing against character. Like he's a son of a bitch on that. He's
got
that
depth.
one.
But dude, once you see him, he's like that guy that like if you were at a bar, he'd be like buying you beers and stuff. He has that kind of thing about him.
Yeah.
But no, I had such a great time with them, and I'm gonna say that's the longest that I stood in line to meet somebody, and it's just because he's got that Robert Englund thing where he just wants to talk to you. Like he was like really like giving you like an experience, which is cool.
Wait a second, you had to wait in line to meet him?
Yeah.
Dude, when I met him, I walked right up to his table.
I was
There
going to say, when I saw him at cons, he
wow.
didn't have a line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's probably because of the Scream.
Oh,
thing.
the Scream
Yeah, that
movie.
makes sense.
But
That makes sense.
I would have expected it just because I love him so much. I'm like, you deserve it. You put your time in, you know.
Yeah.
Also, Thomas Jane was there.
Oh, did you meet Thomas Jane?
I did. So here's a funny thing. I was hearing that thing. Remember when we met Shatner?
Yeah.
And everyone was telling us that like he was like a shit. They were like, oh, he's not really like he's grumpy or whatever.
Oh, okay. When I met him, he was
I
fine.
know. Because we had that experience where he was like really friendly and cool. So we're like, Shatner, don't talk about Shatner that way because he's great. So like I kept hearing things about how like Thomas Jane didn't seem like he was super pumped to be there. But I brought my trailer for The Mist from the sign.
Oh,
so I
cool.
get up to him and he's just looking at it. And he's like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's a trailer to The Mist. He's like a movie trailer? I'm like, yeah. He's like this played in theaters? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's really cool. And he's just staring at it. He's like, this is like really, really cool, dude. I'm like, I know. I'm like, they used to just throw those things away. And like if I liked the movie, I would just grab the trailer. And he's like, yeah, but it's like really cool. It's like, I don't know. I had a great time with them, but he seemed like he really liked the fact that I had the
He just
trailer.
couldn't get past it. He just kept saying,
Yeah, he's like, dude,
that was really cool.
what if he's just still sitting at that table right now? I can't get over how cool that trailer is. Like, Thomas, this thing's been
You need to leave, sir.
Thomas, we rescheduled your flight like 3 times.
No. You don't, yeah, you're gonna have to reschedule it again. That's a really cool thing.
I'm not ready to move on.
Michael Lerner, yes, to answer your question, he was great. He was the most honest person I've ever met as far as a celebrity goes, because he was just basically like we were talking to him about like the ending to 6, and it's like, is that like a genetic lab or what is? He's like, I don't know, man. Not in a mean way, but he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, they called me up, said, do you want the job? I put on the coveralls and I just did just what they told me to do. And I was like, you're cool as shit. Because you're not like doing that thing where it's like, well, you know, it's like an interpretation of sorts. And he's he's really nice. And then Dustin from Stranger Things, who's
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How was it meeting him?
lovely.
Yeah. Was his line kind of crazy too?
Huge.
Yeah.
He was the one that they had to like cut, you know.
Yeah.
They had to cut his line.
It's crazy. I met him in 2017 as well, or 2016, right when Stranger Things blew up. And I know that for this con, I was reading that he wasn't doing any selfies at the table. There's a lot of restrictions. I remember like going right up to him. I don't even think I paid for the selfie. We got a selfie. I was gonna post it under Becca's comment or photo of you guys. But anyway, it's crazy like how, I mean, that was like almost 10 years ago and things have changed. I mean, Stranger Things is so popular now.
Yeah.
But
Dude, I'm going to say like 75% of the attendance, because he was only there like one day. It was on Saturday. Like 75% of that attendance was gone Sunday. Like you couldn't move in there on Saturday when he was there. And then it was like Sunday, there was like no one. I mean, there was people there.
Sure.
But you could definitely see who the draw was. And to his credit, I mean, that's a lot of people, and he's a relatively young guy. And he was real nice. He was super cool. Gave me a little fist pump, you know.
Jay and I went down last year on a Sunday, and it was awesome. Like, we were able to zip in and out and get, because all the Return of the Living Dead people were there.
Sunday's the day to go.
And that was that's the day to go for autographs.
For sure.
Honestly.
Yeah, but the only problem is certain ones, like the bigger ones,
They don't
only
stay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like only Friday or only Saturday, and he was only there on the Saturday, and that's what everybody was there for. The person that I really wanted to talk about, EJ.
Yes, I can't. This is who I was like so pumped to hear about.
Yeah, Rowan Campbell from Halloween Ends.
Yes, I love him.
Yeah,
And Silent Night, Deadly Night.
and Silent Night, Deadly Night. More on that.
And the monkey.
First of all, in the monkey, more on that. Honestly, like, I was kind of like, maybe I'll go to Monster Mania. They put his name up, and I was like, I'm going to Monster Mania.
Yeah.
That was my selling point, because
Yeah.
you and I are on that Halloween Ends train together.
Yes.
Along with Dave Gonzalez and Becca.
Yeah.
The big defenders of that movie.
Love it. I
But-
think it's the best
Yeah.
of the three.
Dude, it's the only Halloween movie that I would say that I loved since the 90s.
Yeah.
But I know. I'm sorry. Like, even like with Silent Night, Deadly Night, when they remade that, I had no interest in seeing it.
I'll take that over Halloween Ends.
But dude, I think it was you. You're the one who said that that he was playing Billy in Silent Night, Deadly Night, and then I was like, maybe I'll see it.
Yeah.
Which is why I went to see it. But I told him about when we went to see Silent Night, Deadly Night, how we had like that massive group of people that we got
Right.
together to go.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, I told him about how, like, when we were watching the movie, we looked at each other, we're like, this is our Wicked. Dude, he looked like so genuinely appreciative of that. He's like, you guys got like a big group of people together to go see that? We're like, yeah. He's like, oh man, thank you so much. Like, he was like really into it.
Yeah.
But literally the nicest person that I think I've met at one of those Monster Manias, because like he just was so, like, I don't know, he's just really nice and like genuine about it, and he's like real funny,
Yeah.
you know. But I was telling him, like, you know, like Halloween Ends, like that was. I didn't say that I was defending it because I wanted to feel bad, but I was saying on this podcast, we talk about him all the time in that movie, and we're defenders of it. But I did.
I thought he was the better part of the movie. I also think that movie needed to
got
be
you
trimmed
this.
down.
Shut up.
I
No
did,
way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
my
told
God.
him. I told him that you weren't able to make it, but that he was the reason that you wanted to go, and that's why he sent you that message.
Oh, shut up. This is so awesome.
I did a little thing. So what I just did is I gave EJ
Yeah, sorry.
autographed 8x10 of Rowan Campbell.
Oh, my God.
I went through all of his photos, and I remembered in our Halloween Ends episode that you said that you like that scarecrow mask.
I do.
So I've looked for the one with the scarecrow mask.
I love it. It's so
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
But yeah, so I told
thank
him
you so
that
much.
EJ wasn't able to make it because they sold out on the Saturday tickets. So he's like, yo, let me see your phone. And so that was his idea to send you that
up.
message.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
He was just,
Oh.
and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
And
that's
then
so
he
cool.
did that cool intro.
Yeah,
for
because
us.
I was going to do a terrible idea, but I worked Friday night into Saturday, and I was going to drive down, go
It's such a
try
drive,
to meet
dude.
just
By yourself,
him.
too.
Yeah, just meet him, and then drive back and go to work that night. And but it's sold out, so I was like, oh,
I should have tried to give. I have that Silent Night, Deadly Night poster. I should have had Rory grab that off.
Yeah, I would have. I was doing errands.
I know. I always hate to be like, here, get this
No,
for me.
it's cool though. Like
I'll do it for people too if they
yeah,
ask.
I don't mind. Like I get it. Like it's just being like a fan of something and like
Yeah.
Man, I'm so pumped.
Oh, I didn't care. I had Rory pick me up that 4K.
yeah.
Dirty
He's like,
work.
do they have dirty work? And I was like,
Did
yeah.
they? Oh, speaking of which, because Dave Gonzalez was curious, when you were at the con, did they have Frankenhooker out by Synapse yet?
No, we looked.
You did look.
We went on a hunt for it.
I didn't think it would because the street date's like not till May.
Yeah. I did find some stuff though. I found like which just blew my mind that they had this as a Boxcar Bertha, the very first Scorsese movie. That's really fucking hard to
Who
find.
had that Diabolique at their stand?
Yeah. But I as soon as I saw that, I bought that. I bought a 4K of From Beyond.
Oh, nice.
That's
I want to do that.
How much you
really
want for
bad.
that slip?
From Beyond, and then I got that Dirty Work one for you. But yeah, like this what's up?
From Beyond looks really good. Like when you watch that, the transfer is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it. It's good.
And I also got The Keep,
That's good.
the Michael Mann movie.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know.
I'd love to.
I saw that. What's that?
I'd love to see it like not chopped, but they say they can't find the unedited version. Like it was supposedly longer, and the studio made them cut it.
Well, this release of it, did you hear about this?
I bought it. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, so I guess this is like some definitive version of it, and like it's not for sale anywhere.
No.
It's specific to Diablo League. I can't even talk.
Yeah, because once Vinegar Syndrome sold out, especially with the slipcover and everything, that was it. Like,
Yeah.
they were done.
But they just had it there, so I bought that. But anyway, back to
Oh, and there's one more thing. Like if you go to like Severin, that's the only place is at cons in person. You could get like 4 Flies on Grey Velvet.
yeah, they have a really good setup there.
Yeah.
I like the movies that they have on there, but yeah, Rowan, what's up?
Oh, I just added The Keep to my list.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I never saw it.
I did tell him that you were really super bummed out that you weren't able to be there. 'Cause I'm like seriously, like my friend and I have a podcast and there's way too many episodes where we're just talking about how good you are.
Think you'd ever be able to get him on the show?
I would love to, because
that'd be so
I do
dope.
want to get to a point on here where we can actually start like doing like those like
Interview things.
Like,
How do you
'cause
do
there's-
that? Do you just ask them at a con? Like, is that how you'd approach
No,
them?
there's different channels like just
Is
like
there?
yeah like but somewhere down the road. But it was more just that it was just like a really nice interaction because like I as soon as I saw him, I'm like, that guy's gonna be so nice because he has like this like very genuine big smile.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I want to go talk to him. And he was just literally like made like the rest of the day better because he was just so cool, you know?
That's so cool to hear because I am such a huge fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of you gonna do Chiller in April? Because there are some people like I've passed on Barbara Crampton so many times. I feel like I need to meet her.
Yeah.
Dee Wallace, I've passed on her a couple times.
I would love to get to meet her. I never met Dee Wallace.
And like Caroline Williams hasn't been on the East Coast in a while, and she was like the girl Stretch from Chainsaw 2. So
Yeah.
I'd like to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I never met her, but
There's a lot of
maybe
people.
I did. I don't know. Because there was a little
She
period of
was
time.
used to. There was like a while there where she was like doing a lot more convention appearances. So you might have.
There's a very good possibility. There's honestly, because there was this point where we would go to so many conventions and there were so many people there, and it was so much easier to meet people back then because they weren't like you could just go up to a table and ask somebody if you can get a photo, and that was it. You didn't even have to buy anything.
Right.
And I just remember like jumping over and like meeting so many different people. So there's a possibility because I'm like, I think you did meet her, but it would have been like a long time ago.
That was
for
like
sure.
when autographs were like $10 or $15, and like
Yeah.
25 was like expensive. Back then.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was 25 if you were in a movie recently.
Yeah. Now like 40's like the low, pretty much.
Yeah.
My first con was with you 20 years ago. This year,
Yeah. Oh,
2006.
jeez.
Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was great. I still have photos from that.
Did you meet Ernest?
Scared him straight.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
No, dude. Yeah, I remember that. That was a great one. That was fun because we there was like that point where we'd get like 5-10 people to just go up there for the weekend, and it was just fun.
They are fun. I remember we used to get like over 10 years ago. There was a couple of me and like 2 or 3 of my friends. We'd go to them all the time. We'd stay overnight. It was just you never
was
really
awesome.
like arguing with anybody in the con either. And there used to be a lot more like used movie sections, so everybody's like browsing, and you'd be sitting there. You'd be like, "Oh, check this one out if you've
Dude,
never seen it."
I missed that stuff.
I missed that part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything's new. Don't get me wrong. I usually buy something from like Severin or Vinegar Syndrome, but it was fun to like hunt through older movies, and then you're like, "Oh, I've never seen this." Okay, and somebody be standing next to you, be like, "Oh, that's good. Check that out."
Yeah, there was a thing about early conventions that I miss where it was just like, it was like $10-$20 if you wanted to get like a photo and like, you know, an 8x10 whatever. And then like there were so many different stands, like what you're saying, like people selling like bootlegs or just like
Older
new-
toys
Yeah.
too, and
And then like the just the afterwards too, like there would just be like parties and stuff. Everyone's like at the bar, you
Yeah.
can meet guests. Remember we got drunk with the Marshmallow Man, Matt?
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember that? That was a
Of
great.
course I remember it. It's like
Yeah.
it is probably one of the top moments of my life, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matt. I don't know if I ever told the story on the pod before, but Matt
No.
Renaldi and I,
Yeah.
we went to this Ghostbusters thing once, and we went into the hotel bar, and the guy who played the Marshmallow Man, the guy in the costume, was
Created
there.
the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just
so cool.
Yeah, Bill. And it's funny because he was there and nobody cared. You and I went right up to him and just hung out with him the whole time.
he had our humor. Like he was
Yeah,
like real goofy and stuff.
Yeah, and it's cool because like I'm friends with him on Facebook. It's not a big deal or anything.
It's no big deal.
Sometimes
Whatever.
sometimes I post a comment. It's whatever.
Yeah. What was it
no
like
big-
working on Army of Darkness? You
Yeah,
ask him.
right.
Because he was in that. He was really cool, and that was a fun night because we got to hang out with the Marshmallow Man. But yeah, I'm glad that I went to Monster Mania back, and I had a lot of fun.
And you got to meet up with Dave.
I
as
did.
well.
Yeah, we got that. We were in that Terminator photo together.
Yeah, which was
I got
awesome.
to hang out with his awesome wife and his daughter, Harley, who's the most cute kid ever. If you look at the photo of us all together,
Yeah.
like, it's on Facebook. That is a top tier cute kid.
I love that photo because it's like the Connor family.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's how I wanted to get it.
Yeah, I
the
think that's
original
amazing.
Connors.
Yeah, the original Connors before Roseanne.
Before
Yeah.
Roseanne got canceled.
There was John Connor and his mom and dad.
Yeah, it was. As soon as I saw that photo, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking doing that. But it was great.
Did you see was that one older guy's always there too? Like that's one of the few guys that's always there. He sells like the one sheets. Like he's retired. He's like, yeah, I sell all the one sheets now. Like he's one of the few stands that sell like original posters. He's probably.
Oh,
the guy
I know who
you
you're
bought-
talking about.
He's
Yeah.
probably the guy you got Halloween Resurrection from because he was at Creature Feature up here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
it probably was.
Yeah,
But he
I-
always has good stuff. Like in his inventory, always changes. So I always find myself like going through all his stuff when I go to those.
I think he was the guy that I was talking to about posters, and he's like, none of them are reprints, and I'm like, you're a prince, because I can't. I don't know what it is with posters. Like I need.
He's
to have,
like, oh,
original
it's a
ones."
repro. Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you haven't seen anything lately.
No, just Dolly, and that was like the one day. But I've been on a really long work stretch, and so I really haven't had a chance to watch a lot of movies or anything. I watched Scrubs.
Did you watch the new episode?
Yeah,
it's great, right?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Me too. I
I'm
like
loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so.
I think it's really good so far. Yeah.
It's like it didn't skip a beat.
Right. Yeah. It's actually just so great to see them back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love those guys. And then I went and I was on YouTube and I was watching Zach Braff do a tour of the set because they tore down the original hospital. Mm-hmm. And so they rebuilt everything identical to what the hospital was.
Goddamn.
But
looks
they
just
made
like
it,
it.
yeah, they made it more appropriate for filming because there were like some of the stuff in the lobby, like when everyone's entering, there's like tile flooring, so it was a nightmare to like do any camera movement on it because it would be like do, you know. But now it's like smoothed out. The lighting they changed. They have some like walls that they could like pull out so they could get cameras
Probably
in there and
easier,
stuff.
yeah.
Like shoot better. Like the gift shop girl thing. They were talking about that, but it was really cool. And he walks you through, and you're like, "Wow, that's so cool!" Just to see, and Elliot and Turk like pop up in it as well as he's doing the tour. It's cool. But yeah, I'm loving it, and it's just great to see them back because I love that show. It was so good.
I like those shows that kind of tap into that like that good stuff about being a human being.
Yeah,
Like those moments where it's like in the episode the characters might be being like kind of like realistically shitty or selfish, whatever, and they snap back and they're like, oh yeah, it's important to be a good person.
yeah.
I don't know, it's a real positive show. I've always loved it, and I love the goofy humor, like when JD was like doing the Peanuts adults. Yeah. Like whenever he just wants to zone out from people. They're like, oh hell, it's just like, don't do the Peanuts thing to me.
Yeah. And there's a really cool Easter egg that they talk about in this YouTube video where the bar that they hang out is called Lloyd's as a tribute to the former
Ted?
cast. Yeah, Ted. So I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh, all right. That's actually kind of amazing.
He was a great character on that show.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things ever was like when he was gonna like
suitcase
jump
and a gun?
Well, that
Yeah, go ahead.
he's up on the roof and he's gonna jump. And Dr. Kelso's like, "You're not gonna do it," because he's always trying to. It's awful. But he's up on the roof and like he accidentally falls off, and as he's falling down to the ground, he's just like, "It's finally over."
I always like the happy face pin and a gun.
Yeah.
It's like one is for good days, the other one's for really bad days. But no, so that's about all I watched.
I know
recently.
you watched something else.
And I watched a movie that is the movie we're going to talk about today. Which did you pick this, or was that Greg?
Well, we had a choice. Greg and I talked about this. It was between, It was between two Friday the 13th movies, but we leaned into this one
because I wanted to. He said it was his favorite, so I figured it'd be more fun to do this one.
All right.
One of his favorites. Right?
Yeah, it's a thing. Like I get it.
I know which the other one was, and like I think we shot probably. Well, there's another Friday the 13th yet this year.
Yeah,
right.
There's like to me, it's like you have like the Friday the 13th 4 and 6 to me or so like at the top, But this one, I just feel like people are so like brutal about it, and they're like the stuff that they criticize it for are things that are kind of present in the ones that people praise. So I'm like, not exactly sure why this one gets so much hate. We'll talk about it.
I feel like
Maybe I'll have a different set of eyes on this movie by the time this episode's over.
and it makes sense, but I feel like 1 through 4 have more of a like feeling, and it looks very early 80s movies. And then 5 was like I love 5, and even though it's
I'm a
Roy,
huge fan. Yeah.
and then you get into like brought back to life zombie Jason, and they have like a little bit of a different tone.
Do you know what it is? Because I thought about that while watching the movie today. It's sort of like there's still some kind of humanity in Jason in the first 4 movies, and then when you bring him back and like after from 6 onward, it's like the campfire story legend.
Yeah,
Jason.
he's the legend Jason.
Yeah, like it's not about like what makes him tick. It's just kind of like he's this thing that surfaces, and he just kills a bunch of people and goes away for a while, and then he comes back and he does it again. But like the Jason in this movie, he's so.
This is what I refer to as the slimy Jason.
Yeah, he's squishy.
He's a slimy Jason. He looks always wet.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just like, I'm like, what's the movie we're covering today?
Yeah, so it might be the longest title that we've ever done on this. But we're doing Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan,
Or takes a boat ride to Vancouver.
or takes a nice boat ride.
You need some leisure time.
Yeah. This is the 8th movie in the series, and I don't know. I like it. It's maybe top tier, maybe like top half. I don't know.
It's top half.
I'd say it's the final Paramount movie. And if you're talking about the original 8 for Paramount, this is probably the one I reach for the least amount. Like,
Okay.
I also feel like I wrote it down because I don't watch it as much. It does have a more 90s movie look when you watch this one compared to like the other ones. It looks a little more polished, which isn't a bad thing.
Right.
But
I can see what you're saying, because a lot of the kids on the boat, they all look like...
yeah, they're very...
And he looks like Blossom.
It looks very 90s compared to like some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Whereas like you watch the original first one and the second one, that looks almost like 70s because it's very early 80s. So
Yeah. I thought it was weird the dance number that Jason did. In my opinionation. Just like
I'll give you a piece of my mind.
he also opts the gloves. Like I noticed that too. Like when he became a zombie, he decided to wear gloves. Like
he was like, you know what? I'm going with the
going
gloves.
with the gloves.
Well, he was
That
trying
might be
out...
a Kane Hodder thing. I don't know.
Well, there was a while because he was doing the Blossom thing. He was trying out these different hats. And then the producers were like, Jace, no.
I did like when Sean was on the piano and he was like singing on top of the piano. Jason, like dancing.
sure.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked when at one point he decapitated somebody and Crazy Ralph went, whoa, whoa.
now we'll get to that. They have their own version of Crazy Ralph in this.
Yeah,
one right here.
they've got
I don't remember his name.
Crazy Crewman?
Yeah, Crazy Crew
That
number
guy.
1.
No, but I will say this. I do remember when I was a little kid, I had a VHS tape that had 3 Friday the 13th movies on it. This was, for whatever reason, it went Friday the 13th, Part 8, 6, and then the first one. I'm not sure why.
What?
Yeah.
I had 2 tapes, but they had 1 through 3 and 4 through
Yeah, you probably
6.
just did it right. But like for whatever reason, as a kid, we had 8.
But this
6,
was
and 1.
this is a good question because this is the only franchise out of like the big 3 where I didn't watch in order. Like
No, me neither. I definitely didn't watch them in order.
Like I saw 2 and 3 first, and I think 5 after that.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you this weird story of why this movie was such a wonderful experience for me as a kid. I think I saw this. I was about 6 years old, about 6, 7 years
about
old.
6. Okay.
And my parents would go out on doing whatever they were doing on Saturday nights.
Dates?
And they would, yeah, probably.
Dude, your parents dated?
Well, they probably just rented out a room to scream at each other. Fucking asshole.
Not in front of the kid.
But I remember the Saturday, because I hadn't seen all the Friday the 13th movies at this point. I really wanted to see all of them. And I'm not sure how this happened, but it was like the universe was wanting to mock this 6-year-old kid. Because I remember that the Saturday, they rented us part 7.
Yeah.
So my sister and I watched part 7, and we were like real into it. We liked it. So then the next week, and my parents come back, and I'm looking at. Remember how they used to put them in like they weren't like the actual boxes to the movies. They'd be like those like brown clamshell type things.
Yeah.
They came back, and the for whatever reason on the outside it said part 7. And I was like, fuck, we just watched this one. I was like really bummed out. And I opened it up, and for some reason, the person at the store put 8 inside of the 7 box.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit. And I remember being so energized at this point. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so happy. I got what I wanted. And I remember watching it, and like, I have so many fond memories of this movie. Like, I just can't see it the way everyone else does. I'm like they would go, he only goes to New York for like 30 seconds. I'm like, I know, but then there's this really great claustrophobic boat ride. That's cool. Jason on the high seas. Whatever. The seas that go from like the fucking
Crystal Lake to Crystal River.
bodies of
yeah, there's
water
like
that connect.
the fucking Crystal Lake spilling into the ocean. I don't give 2 fucks. If I'm buying the fact that Jason can keep coming back over and over and over again, I don't care about bodies of water.
Yeah. Who cares?
Did you see I lost my train of thought. My bad.
Well, thank you. No,
Yeah.
I liked, so I don't know. I remember watching this for the first time and watching that tape that had the 3 movies over and over and over again. And I just remember that song from Metropolis that plays, The Darkest Side of the Night.
Yeah, love that song.
I hear that song, and I'm like, when I think of Friday the 13th, that song is tied into so many of my feelings for this franchise that I really love. So
I always think of Alistair Cooper for part 6.
yeah, that's a good one
But
too.
that's what I was gonna ask since you said it. They didn't have the VHS boxes out.
No, well, they had the boxes out, but when you rented them, they came in like little.
Yeah, you had to
the
get like
clamshell.
like we used to have clear cases with just
Yeah,
a tape in it.
it's like sometimes they'd be like black boxes or like brown or whatever.
I know what you're talking
This
about.
store, I think they were all brown.
Did they have the tag too, or did they just have a box?
It'd just be like a label on the side of it, and they'd scribble on like Friday the 13th Part 7.
Yeah, it's like,
but you
this
didn't get to take the actual like artwork home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, because I remember they used to have like VHS and beta at like some of the first video stores I went to because they'd still rent beta at one point.
Right.
And you'd be all excited when you go in there and you're like, oh, there's a tag. Oh shit, it's beta.
Ah, damn.
And they took care of that real quick.
They
Get
did.
that shit out of our store.
Although Betamax lasted a lot longer, like what was that, like till 2015 or something? Betamax lasted actually.
I don't know.
2015. What?
Yeah, Betamax lasted a long time because it was like higher quality. I'm telling you, Google it.
2015.
Wow.
It's long.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the movie. So the film starts with some shots of New York City to the tune of The Darkest Side of the Night by Metropolis.
Awesome.
Amazing song.
And also the shots of New York. I like that there's the fucking Batman logo.
Yeah, and Times Square.
Yeah, isn't that rad? Because that
It's
was up
super
in
rad.
Times Square forever.
Right.
That was like, they made that movie during the heat of like Batmania.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And that is dope. And it's funny because you think about like Frankenhooker. There's like a point where he what's his name? Runs into a guy wearing a Batman 89
Yeah.
shirt. So it's kind of funny that you think like Frankenhooker and this were like filmed or in New York
Probably
City
down the
around the same
block.
time. Yeah.
I like also like they show some just like random shots of New York City, and then they show this alley.
Vancouver.
Yeah, it's Vancouver. But they show like that alley, and there's like some guy in a little business suit walking
And he gets
carelessly
mugged. Yeah.
down this filthy, shady looking alley, and he gets beaten up. And I'm like, dude, you deserve it. Like, what the fuck were you doing down that alley?
And then you see the little rat bath, like the rat taking a bath in like a barrel of toxic waste or
Yeah,
something.
dude, I have that. I put poor rat in toxic waste. But I heard later on he met 4 baby turtles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, baby turtles.
Real quick, I was wrong. 2016.
Oh,
40
okay.
years they were making Betamax tapes.
Were they just? Was it like a passion project at that point?
I don't know.
I just can't let it go.
I remember reading about it just like your face is like,
I've never even been in the presence of a fucking beta anything. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Apparently, like, it was better quality, but it was more expensive.
Maybe there's one guy out there. They're like, he just dumps a lot of money into beta every year, so we keep it going for him.
You just keep making those betas. I keep buying.
I buy them in bulk.
So, yeah, and then we see a guy shooting heroin. We'll meet him later, too. And then we cut to Crystal Lake, where a young couple are about to boing, but
There's like a radio announcement, by the way. Like
Yeah.
they're listening to the radio, and it's kind of like a Barry Sims from Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers.
back talk, yeah.
But that's back talk. But it's funny because he's like they're graduating on the 13th.
The 13th.
This Friday, the 13th, because he's aware of what franchise he's in.
Yeah, he's like, all those
really-
Lakeview High students.
He really
Getting a
emphasizes
shout
the
out.
13.
He leaned into it.
Yeah. But yeah, Jimmy kind of recaps the history of Jason Voorhees to his girlfriend Susie.
Which goes into my whole thing about like the campfire legend of Jason thing, where he's no longer like a guy, he's like this thing.
Yeah, and
And he looks like Jared Leto, by the way.
yeah,
Looks
I
like
was
a
like
young
trying to
Jared
figure out
Leto.
like who he looks like. I'm like, why? Who's
He looks
look
like his girlfriend. Did you notice they have the same hairstyle?
They had the same haircut,
You know,
same
It's 89,
hair.
man. That thing was the style.
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
What's her name? Susie?
Susie. Yeah.
Maybe it's like Jimmy and Susie Matthews.
yeah.
Looking up on their
Brother and
family's
sister.
yacht.
they both cosplay as Bon Jovi.
yeah. So meanwhile, his anchor hits a power line that was near Jason's body.
An exposed cable. Why is there an exposed cable?
Yeah.
You know,
Why is it there?
like
And it
It's like
Heavy
resurrects
duty
Jason.
anchor for a lake. Like, it's not that big of a lake. Originally, like, you look at the
Well,
lake.
clearly it spills out into the ocean.
Well, it does now.
But yeah, I was just like, okay, and then it resurrects Jason conveniently.
I like there's like part of a dock is on top of him.
Right.
His hands reaching out.
And they're like in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like he
How to
washed
drift
up
out
over there. I don't know, like
I don't know why
How
I
that-
just thought of this, but is this 3 and 5 the only time you actually don't see a lake?
maybe
5 you don't. I don't think you do in 3 either. I think it's like, oh, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
swimming,
it's
but I
mostly
don't
all the
think you see
farmhouse
lake.
stuff. Yeah,
Higgins Haven.
Higgins Haven.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So then we see where
That's a good point. I didn't think about that, but yeah,
I
there's
don't
a
know
couple
why
of
they
them.
just bought. Yeah, they just thought of that.
well, maybe because it connects to the roof. Oh shit!
Because usually it did look like a lake. You'd see a border, but
Right.
maybe we just never saw that outlet.
There was just
They
like a
never
little
filmed
mouth.
over there. Yeah.
It's big enough for a cruise ship. So Jimmy pops out and scares his girlfriend.
Because he has like a screen used Jason mask laying around.
Yeah,
Yeah, like where?
yeah,
It is a very good mask.
and
so
then
he, you know, I'm sorry to interrupt, EJ.
yeah, no, it's okay.
Didn't you find it peculiar that he had the exact mask with the same axe?
The crack.
in it.
Yeah, the chevron
And the
in
fact
right
that
spot.
you know he was gonna go on a romantic getaway with his girlfriend to Crystal Lake. Why not bring a Jason mask to scare the shit out of her? That's great. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
it works out because Tina broke it last time. God damn it.
Oh yeah, she cracked it.
Yeah, she
not
cracks
only-
it.
But didn't he? Sorry, but in 7, didn't he drown with the mask?
No, she cracks it.
Yeah, oh yeah, remember
She
like
tightens
it like,
it so
it, like
tight
strips
that
off his face.
Because that's like the reveal of
Gosh,
his face.
I'm sorry.
And it, like,
sorry.
Right. Go back to watching Ernest, man. This is Jason.
You're gonna need to get way off my back. No,
Sorry.
to go back to what you were saying, Matt. I think it's funny that he jumps out with the mask on, which is whatever, you're pulling a prank. But then he also has like a retractable knife handy to make her think that her life had just ended. It's like that step too far.
Right.
I also like that afterwards there's like this weird ADR where he's like, all right, so I'm a major ass.
All right, so I'm a major ass.
Got you good, Susie.
Yeah, they really lay into like the New York accents for this. Because they're like, takes Manhattan. I gotta be from Manhattan, I guess.
Sounded more like the Bronx. Then.
They should make Jason Takes Boston.
Are you sure you didn't park your car over here?
Stay away from the harbor.
Jason through the 5 boroughs.
Skip Duncan.
Although it's nice though because she basically is like making him swear that he'll never do it again, and Jason helped him keep that promise.
Right. Oh yeah. So
That's nice.
They get back in bed and they're about to do it, and that's when Jason shows up, and she immediately jumps out like, you know, she's like, oh, I'm gonna climb through this window and get away. Meanwhile, Jimmy just sits there like,
Wow.
whoa.
That's like, you're like the guy.
You should have just.
That's a
danced in
really good
mask.
costume.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wait, I should have worn that. Oh, you're the guy?
Oh, but he's just like stares at him, right? And and then Jason sticks his spear gun into his stomach and he pulls it out and there's like noodles.
So I have a theory
What
about this.
is that?
I have a theory.
Okay.
So I think he knows.
Were they supposed to be intestines?
I have a theory. So I think what happened was that he knew that Jesus had cornered the market on turning water into wine. So Jason grants the miracle of pulling like spaghetti out of people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to get on to what that guy's doing, but I can turn intestines into spaghetti.
Oh, see, I was like, what is that supposed to be, intestines, or did Jimmy have spaghetti and like that's what the last thing he ate and he pulled it out?
So before they hooked up, she's like, Jimmy, you're eating too much spaghetti. She's like, calm down. Show some restraint. And he's like, no. And he just kept shoveling it.
Yeah.
So when Jason ripped him open, he was just filled with spaghetti.
Oh, the spaghetti. Maybe that's why he didn't move. Like, he couldn't move because he was just filled up with, like, spaghetti. You know what I mean?
Spaghetti. No, seriously.
Maybe that inspired Ratatouille later in life, you know?
Yeah.
Jason's like, this guy's all spaghetti.
This guy's all spaghetti. And then we see where Jason ends up killing Susie, the girlfriend. She tries to hide.
He takes his time with this.
He's a dick about it.
Yeah, he's an ass. Like, it's like the slow going in.
He's so no. Listen, it's because I was thinking about this on the way over here. He did it that way because he was confused. He's like, wait a second. I know that hairstyle. Didn't I just?
Didn't I kill you?
Yeah.
I'm confused. You're dead, right?
Didn't I just kill you?
Bon Jovi?
Weren't you just filled with spaghetti?
Chef Boyardee? Yeah.
Wait, maybe I shouldn't kill you. Maybe I should ask her why her boyfriend was filled with spaghetti. Just thinking about it.
He had a moment of clarity.
It would have been great if Jason, you just saw a noodle through his hole and go,
Dinner and a show.
but
It's my cheat day.
It's my cheat day. I'm gonna have a carb blowout today. So he kills the girlfriend, and he's like, yeah, it is weird because he does take his time.
He does.
He's almost like from RoboCop, where he's like, no.
He kind of is. Yeah, 'cause he's like, you see this?
Yeah. So we cut to the next day, and the Lakeview students are boarding the SS Lazarus cruise ship. Why do you think it was called the Lazarus? Because of Jason coming back?
I'm going to say that was as clever as they could get.
Perfect. So then Rennie is getting dropped off by her teacher caregiver? Or is
Their
it just
relationship
a teacher?
is weird to me. So what I gathered, tell me if I'm wrong, she's her teacher.
Yeah.
But Rennie's a great student. She's a great writer. And that she understood that there's some sort of trouble at home. Mm-hmm. So she kind of is like her Like she's looking out for.
Like a mentor.
Like a guardian.
Maybe.
A guardian of sorts. An unofficial guardian.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, she gets dropped off by this teacher, and this teacher gives her a gift, a pen that Stephen King used
She's like no,
back in high school.
I'm pretty sure I saw you stop at CVS to buy that.
I'm like, how the fuck did you get that pen?
Exactly.
I heard Stephen King use this back in high school. It says
She bought it from the guy in New York that sells the fake Rolexes. This was Stephen
It says
King's,
Happy New
man.
Year's 1988. No, Stephen King used that. I'm pretty sure he was using that
John
one for high
Voight's
school.
I got it on eBay. Got a good deal. The guy swore to me that it's Stephen King's.
He did cocaine off of that.
It was in the it was in the glove box of John Voight's car.
Yeah. He's just like,
I used this through my direction of Maximum Overdrive. I don't remember a single scene.
coke is the only thing getting me through high school right now.
Can I also say I think like Reenie's one of the weaker final girls in the series too? That's just my opinion.
I disagree.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I disagree too, but go on. Why do you disagree?
I like to disagree with Greg.
I got you.
just
I
on
was like,
principle.
you're
just on
doing-
principle.
You're just doing that.
Yeah.
I think she's, they gave her a little bit more something to go with than some of the other ones. Because, like, a lot of times, the final girls are just sort of final girls. They're like, I'm here. I'm on the campgrounds. I'm the last one to live. But there's not a whole lot of, like, stuff going on with them. But she actually has, like, I'm going to call it the cinema's dumbest trauma ever.
Yeah.
But,
There's more on that later for sure.
but she's also pretty like well fleshed out. She's like she's battling trauma. She's a good student. She wants to be a writer. I think if anything, her performance is a little more like restrained. We'll say.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
over there trying to.
No,
What's
I
going on,
think she's
EJ?
good. No, I like Rennie. I think she's good. I don't
But
know.
like, if you really like break it down, like I like Megan better.
Oh, Megan's awesome.
I liked Ginny's one of the best because
Megan and Jenny are my two favorites.
yeah, Chris I kind of like too because she like Alice is just
Alice?
I guess when you think about it, like, yeah, I mean, if you're comparing it to some of the other ones,
like Tina had power.
yeah,
So that's
but
not
like
even
I like
fair.
her. I like her more than I like any of the other final girls in the movies after 8.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And then, yeah, I mean, I think she's serviceable.
Okay.
I think all the final girls actually in these movies are pretty solid. You know what I mean? There's none of them I'm like, oh, fuck that one or whatever.
That's true too.
Yeah.
What do you say, Matt? Do you have a favorite final girl from these movies?
Ginny?
Ginny is a crowd favorite.
There isn't a final girl in 6, right? It's Tommy, right?
No, Megan.
Megan? Nah.
Megan.
You're right though. Like Tommy is sort of.
Yeah, Tommy
Yeah,
is
he's like the final dude.
The Jarvis trilogy.
Doesn't happen a lot, but they're in there in that.
I guess the one in 5, she's kind of a weaker.
Pam.
Pam.
Yeah.
And what is her job?
Assistant director.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They're fine.
Like Trish is okay too, but
Who's
Yeah.
and Jason X? Who's the final girl? Is there one? I don't remember.
Doctor.
Oh, it's a
good
doctor.
question.
That one right there. That's my favorite.
Yeah. She's the
doctor. It
best.
sounds more professional. Yeah, but wasn't the girl from the past actually like the?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember her name.
Again, Dr. Renee or something?
Doctor.
I forget.
Doctor.
Dr. Remember.
Doctor.
We all did Friday the 13th trivia. And none of us can remember it. This is horrible.
Doctor Memorable. Was her name like Rowan or something like that?
It might have been
Rowan.
Rowan.
It is
might
Dr.
have- I think
Rowan.
it is Rowan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know things.
So Rennie and her dog Toby board the ship.
Star Toby.
Yeah. Toby
looks like a border collie.
Yeah, he's cute.
I love that dog. That dog's real cute.
And this is when we meet her legal guardian, which is her Uncle Charles.
Who is
And he's-
awesome.
This guy is like this. He steals the scenes.
Every scene he's in. Because he's actually like a really good actor.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like he's like acting circles around everybody, but he's the most despicable person.
Oh, he's such a shithead.
So when I was a kid, I thought it was Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries. For like
You're like, where's this trench coat?
For the
He looks
longest
just
time.
like him. I never thought about that.
I literally thought it was him, and then when I was an adult and I went back, and I'm like, it's not Robert Stack at all.
That music used to scare the shit out of me
Still
on that
does.
show. Yeah.
That was a great show. Yeah.
It's really unsettling.
I still shit my pants when that comes on.
Like, I hear that music and I'm like, nothing good happened.
No.
To these
So if
poor
you have any
people.
information,
Yeah. I'm like, I don't have any, but I wish I did.
I wish I could help you, man.
what was this guy in? I didn't look it up.
You know, I didn't either, but I
know
honestly,
he's been in
when
a
I was a
bunch of other
kid,
stuff, though,
I
right?
thought it was Robert Stack.
I always thought
100%.
I always thought he was a naked gun.
Oh,
Right? Kinda
Ricardo
Yeah.
Montalban, right? Yeah, I can see that though too. Yeah, that's so crazy.
Stupid.
We're the dumbest fucking kids. But
Hey,
but,
at one point, by the way, they cut back to the boat
yeah,
that Jimmy and Susie were in, and there's spaghetti sauce all over the window.
and the crewman sees it, right? He goes, "Oh, that's a lot of spaghetti."
Oh, spaghettios. No, what's really, really funny about that, though, is that for whatever reason at this point, the boat that they were on is now docked and ready to set sail.
Yeah.
You missed the part where Jason donned the hat and became the captain.
This was always the dream.
I could do this all day.
You expect me to swim after all those carbs? I'm
Yeah.
taking the boat.
So Charles is kind of pissed that Rennie's there, right? She's like, he's like, why did you bring her along? You know, she has a fear of water. Well, we don't know what the fear is yet, but it's like she's afraid of everything. And then the teacher's like, I think she's a good student and deserves to be here. He's like, oh, whatever, right? Fine, she could come. So then on board we meet Sean Patterson, who his father is the admiral who's like steering the ship, right? In command of the ship. And the admiral has like a second in command who he's about to be a father for the first time. We find this
He
out
is
later
a father,
on.
right? Because he's like,
Or
how old is your son now? He's like 19 months. He's like, tremendous age. And I'm like,
Yeah.
explain.
That's right. Yeah.
What is tremendous about being 19 months exactly?
So he just became a father, right? And he's standing right next to the admiral, and the admiral goes, I'm making a new captain of the ship, my son.
What?
18-year-old.
Wait.
Fresh out of high school.
This is nepotism, you son of a bitch.
And the father's like, all right, Sean, what's the first thing we do?
Dad, I don't know anything about sailing.
Should we turn something like 45 degrees? He's like, you forgot everything, you fucking loser. You fucking piece of shit. You forgot to do this. You forgot the maritime law. You forgot to ring the bell.
And there's no sail on this boat, you asshole.
And I was like, dude, this is what you get for making an 18-year-old kid your captain.
You don't remember anything.
You fucking piece of shit. And then
Would you guys leave the room for a second? I gotta talk to my son.
Sean just is like, he's like, oh, I'm out of here, Dad. And then his dad's like, I don't get it. Why is he mad? Anyways, we then cut to Jason, who's climbing the anchor, right? And he has the most dramatic fourth wall break I've ever seen. He's like, he's like angry squirrel. Like I'm just like,
Ow, wait, 1 second. Sorry. Keep going. No, you're good. I'll power through.
sorry, I don't know.
Dude,
He's like climbing the rope in gym class.
And then just looks at it.
Look at what the handicap guy could do.
And I was like, was that supposed to be scary for us? Or was he trying to scare the cameraman? But the crew member sees
I love
this.
like the time, like that they took the time to film that. Because you didn't need it. Like you could have just like appeared on the boat. You're like, oh, I get it. He climbed it.
Climbed on board.
That's true, because seriously, later on in the movie, you're like, oh, he's up there now. Oh, he's over there
Yeah,
now.
like you don't really need to. get into it, but you're right. Like, he just looks into the camera. Like, you know where this is going.
You know what's happening.
You know what time it is.
I would love to see someone edit, like the Full House theme over him climbing up and looking at the camera.
That's
Is
funny.
that the same energy?
That's funny because when they start pulling out, I was like, what if they were using like the Love Boat theme instead of like the Friday the 13th theme?
As long as we're all together.
Yeah, like in the credits when they would like look into the camera like that.
He winks. And puts
Yeah.
his finger out.
So the ship leaves, and all the students are celebrating. They're playing games. They're dancing in
Did anybody
declare.
catch that they're like shooting those clay pigeons?
Yeah.
That's what they're called, right? Like clay pigeons?
Yeah, they're clay pigeons.
I like that they just like give these high schoolers like guns and stuff.
And it's cool because that comes into play later when they want to use it against Jason. It doesn't.
They don't use those at all.
They have like 16 guns.
What if that was a thing?
Laid around, they're divvying up items. And Julius is the only one that's like, I have a gun.
No, the one guy gets one too, but everybody else. What if you're the guy, you're like, oh my God, I got a pipe wrench. Like,
Yeah.
God, seriously?
That would have been a good like a second act thing. Their whole plan was to fire him into the air and start shooting at him.
Jason's like, shoo. I played Duck Hunt. I'm real good at this.
Just pull his mask off and throw it in the water. Be like, I just got that mask.
Oh, that'd be awesome if they missed and then Toby came up in front of the screen and like
It's funny you say that because I did call them duck hunting guns. Like, I was like, those things have long barrels on them.
Oh my God. So Sean and Rennie meet up, and Sean gives her a present, a necklace of the Statue of Liberty, which is about like 24 karat gold, by the way. Like, that's much gold as it is. Can be. And I like that Rennie is just making off with all these presents. Like, no one else is getting presents except her.
yeah, she's getting like pins from Stephen King.
Solid gold. This is before platinum was there.
Right.
though.
A solid, pure gold.
Gold was it in '89.
And she still has that look of like I'm depressed. You know what I
Right.
mean? People
Yeah.
are going out of their way to make her happy. She
Yeah.
got a good woof companion.
I don't know why she wouldn't be happy after getting Stephen King's pen.
I know. I'm gonna fucking sell this.
Yeah, she like everyone is graduating, but she's the only one receiving gifts, and she's not giving shit back to anybody.
Speaking of graduation, can we talk about the timeline of this whole thing?
Yeah,
Because like, okay, so this is a graduation trip. They're also talking about how they just had like the prom.
right.
Because Tamara's like,
Prom
I'm not going to
queen.
get caught doing drugs. You think I'm going to lose that title?
Right.
I don't know if they exactly like strip you of your title if you get.
It took me till senior year to get that shit.
But it's weird. And then they also apparently have like projects due on board.
Yeah.
Because Mr. McLaren? What's his name?
McClark?
We'll just call him Charles.
Charles. Yeah.
Charles is harassing Tamara about having a biology project ready. I'm like, she has to fucking present that on the ship? What is the timeline? Are they graduated? Is this a senior trip? Are they going on a fucking cruise in the middle of the week?
Listen, if she doesn't finish that biology project, she may not be graduating.
Yeah, it's just it's all very confusing. Remember
It
we were
is.
talking
It's-
about in Starship Troopers, like how like everything happens in that one day.
Yeah, it's one day. But I would have liked to see Rennie get the necklace and go, oh, I could have got one like a knockoff for $5. We are going to New York City, by the way.
Or she was like, you know, this is a weird day. Everybody keeps giving me gifts, and she opens up her coat, and it's just like all Statue of Liberty necklaces and like Stephen King
It's all
pens.
the same gifts.
This is Stephen King's quill pen. I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone just gave it to me.
So then Rennie then chats with her Uncle Charles, who's concerned with her being there again. He's like, are you sure you're happy being here? She's like, lay off.
Stop shaking me by the shoulders.
Stop shaking me all the time. He's like, I'm just concerned about you.
As he shakes.
Yeah. He's like physically assaulting her. He's like, I'm just so concerned about your well-being. Meanwhile, JJ Hey, cool, JJ.
She's being filmed by Wayne, who looks like Garth.
He does. That's a good reference.
So good. I love his voice though when he's like, "Cool, JJ." And so yeah, she's rocking
Her
out.
fucking guitar is real cool.
That's an
looking.
axe.
Yeah.
That's a flying V.
Yeah, those
She's
flying
killing it.
V's are the shit.
She's like
Dude.
a wannabe Lita Ford.
Kinda,
Yeah.
yeah. She looks like Lita Ford meets Dokken.
It's very cock rock. It's pre-grunge. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And JJ tells Wayne, she's like, "Yo, let's go to the power room because I know it has Max Supreme Concert Hall echoes." And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to like talk to Tamara." And she's like, "I think you're wasting your time on that girl. I don't think she really cares about you, and only what you can do for her." And he's like, "I don't know. I'll talk to you later."
No, because he's like, yeah, but Tamara's sexy, and she's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she's like, so what? So was this guitar?
yeah, her
Yeah,
guitar.
And
yeah,
I want
yeah.
him to be like, you know what? You're right. Can I like borrow that guitar for like 20 minutes?
I wonder. It's funny too because she's gonna go down below deck, so I wonder what's gonna happen here.
So then we see where Uncle Charles is trying to get Rennie to stay behind, but decides to stay. And then JJ.
What's funny though is that like she's basically saying she wants to stop being afraid, and he's like, well, you know, facing your fear doesn't always mean you're going to conquer it. And I'm like, worst advice ever.
And the best part about all this is when we get the backstory later. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
yeah, okay.
He's like, oh, I fucked up.
Did he though? Like he like kind of dropped her off to the side of the boat. It wasn't like he like rowed away or something. She's at a safe distance to the boat. She's not going to drown, but she carries this moment for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you get Stephen
It's
King
not like he
films.
was true. It's not like he was taking the paddle and pushing her in.
That would have been awesome. He's like bashing her over the head.
He's like, pop, like on her head. Every time
She's trying to come into the boat, and he just keeps pushing her out. Swim!
get out there. Get.
Little Jason's underwater like, man, I thought I was bad.
Which one is
Guy
it, though?
sucks.
But yeah, JJ rocks out in the power room, but unfortunately Jason comes along and he like chases her and then he hits her in the face with her own guitar.
That part where he's walking down the stairs when she's like rocking out, I really
Yeah.
wanted Jason just to be like kind of like nodding his head like, yeah, this is all right.
She's
Hey,
all right.
you got something. Here, take my card.
She serves her right because she's bragging about the guitar, and the first thing she does is ditches her axe and takes off. So it's
Yeah.
I just wanted him to be kind of like, you know, nodding his head and going up to her. He's like, you know, that guitar is sexy. Mind if I borrow it for 20 minutes?
Jason shreds.
I'll show you how to play. And his fingers break off.
looks like that scene in The Crow where Draven's playing on the rooftop.
That's so awesome, by the way. In the
Yeah, it
Crow.
is.
That's such a
so
good
good.
scene.
So Rennie imagines a little kid drowning, which freaks out Toby the dog, which I think is so funny because she sees something in the porthole, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a kid and he's drowning and he's like, help me, help me. And then Toby the dog's like, I'm out of here. I don't want none of that.
This is a weird moment because to me it's sort of like Rennie seeing things, but you don't know if it's like a trauma type of thing, like she's hallucinating. But the dog confirms it's happening.
Right.
Like I wish a dog was just kind of like holding a joint, and then like it saw that it just shakes its head like no shit,
No.
throws it down.
No, I think it would be funnier if like the joint just drops out of his mouth. It's like,
Hangs there for a
Holy
minute.
shit! This is good stuff.
This is some good shit.
I bought this off Tamara.
So I have this written down as like Fever Dream Jason every time he shows up, but he always looks different. Like the kid's look is always different.
It's inconsistent.
yes,
yeah.
very. Like
But
at one
that
point,
goes back to that thing I said though. Like I think Jason becomes a legend, and legends change
so
depending on
whatever
who's telling
people
the story.
perceives him as. Like
Stop trying to give the Crips credit. Let me try that one more time. Stop trying to give the script credit.
Thank you.
I will not. No, but I mean honestly though, like when you think about it, it's like one of those things. Like I think they just fucked up in this movie, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to defend it in that way.
You don't have to defend it.
But like,
it's
what-
dumb.
He's defending
fine.
this Friday the 13th movie.
But like I do like that
It
sense.
doesn't
though,
need to make sense.
No.
which
it
is
doesn't.
fine. You're correct, but I do think it's cool sometimes that like if you were to tell a story about Jason, whether or not she actually did see Jason when she was a kid, because it doesn't make sense, that like her interpretation of him would be different than say the actual Jason, right? Because like someone's like, oh, he was deformed, but maybe didn't mention that he was bald or something like that.
Well, one of these Jasons looks
That's
Asian.
all I'm saying. What's
like
that?
The one looks Asian at one point.
Yeah.
Like it looks like Asian Jason with hair. Like,
Oh.
when he's
Yeah, I
coming
mean,
through the mirror.
yeah, I mean, throughout the whole series, and if you're going to be completely honest, like the whole franchise, Jason looks dramatically different from movie to movie.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
like how he looks in 7 to how he looked at the end of 4. And
like in part
2.
what was it? 2, all of a sudden he had time to like shave his head before 3 and
2, he just looked like a guy that lives in Carbondale.
Yeah, he does.
I'm sorry to our Carbondale listeners.
Yeah,
I did see a guy who looked like that once in Carbondale, so I'm just being honest.
He worked at Turkey Hill. And
he listens to us right now. He's just like, oh,
you'll see more.
that's me.
You think I look like him?
So we then cut to Julius boxing a fellow student, and he knocks out the student, and we see two girls kind of gawking over him.
Julius is like my top tier favorite characters in this whole franchise.
Yeah.
I love Julius, and we'll get to Julius's death later. My favorite Friday the 13th death by far, because it's so funny. Yes,
Yeah.
we'll get to it.
That's hard to
Yeah.
that's tough to
I'm
say
just
favorite.
saying, in terms of like,
no, it's definitely up there.
it's just the comedy of it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll walk us through it when we get to there.
Right, yeah.
We'll let you take the stage. Yeah.
So these two girls, they're up top and they're watching Julius and they're like gawking over how hot he is and stuff. And then Tamara is like, hey, I have some Coke. Let's do it, right? And she pulls out a mirror. Obviously, that was the thing of the 80s. And so Charles walks in and he almost catches them. He's like, what are you guys doing? Drugs? He's like, no, we're not doing
They
drugs.
look so panicked right away.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
I was just gonna ask if I could get a bump.
Charles is like, I need to calm down. You got some uppers or downers?
What do you got? All arounders?
All arounders. So meanwhile, Jason kills.
That's that part where like she was like talking to what's the girl's name? It's
Rennie. Yeah, Rennie runs through and they're like, she might be a narc.
Oh,
And
right,
it's
right,
also
yeah.
probably the part where she like she got the pen, but I got Stephen King's stash.
So it's Tamara and Rennie.
No.
Rennie runs through. because
Ava. I forget her last name, but yeah, it's
That's Lady Deathstrike in X2.
Kelly who? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
So like she's like talking about how she doesn't want to do drugs with her because she's like, I don't want to lose my scholarships. And that's when Tamara hits her with I was just named prom queen. You think I'm gonna fuck with that? And at that point, I'm like, if you get in trouble outside of school, do they pull away your prom queen status? What powers does it give you?
that was
Is it like a type of office in high school? Like I'm not exactly sure. It's like, we want our plastic crown back, please.
that was the dare part of the movie. like it turned into an after school special for a minute. It's like
Ava lost her scholarship.
Be cool. Do this. Peer
Tamara did
pressure.
not get to continue being the prom queen. Don't be like them.
Yeah.
Don't. You gonna say something?
No.
We're gonna talk about how Rennie and Tamara were scared straight.
Scared straight by Charles. Meanwhile, Jason kills the one dude in the sauna. A great kill.
Yeah, this is a good kill.
But fire erupts out of him when he puts the rock in him.
Yeah.
And then we need to rewind just a little bit. Like right before that, Jason came out of the game room. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And I was like thinking, what if he was in there playing Golden Axe, trying to beat his score and like, sharpen his technique.
Who's sure he wasn't more of a pinball guy? Or?
No, it's definitely Golden Axe.
They're like,
Definitely Golden
who's got
Axe.
this really high score, Jay Voorhees?
But
Why do all the pinballs say tilt?
Tilt.
But the filmmakers make it a point to make it known that he came out of the game room. Like the door closes, says, and the camera zooms right in on game room. I don't understand that. Like,
It was an artistic choice.
Or to show that Jason was just cutting loose.
He's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
He's got a life outside of murder,
And he wears a hockey mask.
This was right around the time that Nintendo made Friday the 13th game.
Yeah, maybe he's playing his own game. He's like, this game sucks.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
He was doing a promotional shoot for the Nintendo
He's
game.
in the game. He's just like, wait a minute, like this game. It makes no sense to me. I threw the rock and it went at like an arc and missed the zombie. It's just weird. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You'd throw rocks, but it wouldn't shoot straight. It would just kind of go upward and then down like in an arc. It was real weird.
it
That
was
game was
weird.
really hard.
It was.
Like,
Jason-
not E.T. hard, but yeah.
It's like that's what this shirt.
Well, nobody understood.
Yeah.
I know. I caught that.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Friday 13th NES T-shirt right now.
Yeah.
For you
Hell yeah.
listeners out
Yeah.
there.
It's the only shirt I can afford.
Hey, I
I've
think
been
it
wearing the
looks
same
good.
one for weeks.
I'm wearing
dirty.
a Stranger Things one.
Yeah?
Actually. Yeah.
Take it off.
Keith Haring,
I'll get you.
art inspired.
Keep going.
Yeah. Keep
Take that off.
do me a favor, lose the shirt. So Rennie
Make it
falls.
sexier.
Yeah, Rennie falls
You're my
overboard.
flying V.
Rennie falls overboard by accident, and
Or pushed.
Yeah,
think
or
she was pushed?
and
Oh, yeah.
There's no guardrail. Right?
They were like saying that. They're like, I heard she's afraid she can't swim because they
Yeah.
thought she was a narc.
oh yeah, but I thought she said it was an accident.
Well, of course she said it was an accident.
But so like because she very obviously like bumps her over because she's literally
Oops.
like oops oh knocks her over. But like the whole thing was they're like I think she may have seen us doing drugs. So what we should do is knock her off the boat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now that's traumatic right there. Not being like knocked off of a rowboat in a very safe lake. Their like whole thing was like, we're gonna freak her out by pushing her into the fucking ocean.
I like this part too because Charles comes up and freaks out, and he was almost probably like, "If anybody's gonna push her in, it's gonna be me."
That's my job.
God damn it! It didn't work the first time.
I told her we're gonna conquer her fears.
Did you get better results? I do like when Rennie sees Jason underwater and he goes. He sounds like a putty from Power Rangers.
So
Why did they make that noise?
yeah. So then Sean dives in and he saves Rennie from her imagination of getting pulled under by a Jason kid, and then her Uncle Charles gets upset.
Jason kid.
When he sees Rennie all wet. He's like, what the hell happened? Why is she all wet? And they're like, well, she accidentally fell in. And like, no one is like, I was pushed. Rennie was like, I'm really upset.
That girl shoved me.
Yeah, like, wouldn't you be like, I was pushed in by this girl, and then be like a narc?
You know what's really sad is that like solid gold Statue of Liberty chain was pushing her to the bottom, was pulling her down, sinking.
Like an anchor. I told you I should have got the knockoff one.
Shit.
Wait, wasn't there like a little bit before this, just like some random dude with a tool belt walking by?
Oh yeah, and the two girls check him out. Yeah,
Who was that guy?
His
part
name
of
was
the crew, I guess.
Yeah, they didn't.
He like adjusted his belt, like winked at them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think his name was John Redshirt.
yeah, he was basically a red shirt.
Yeah, like he basically like showed up in the movie to be like, I'm gonna be like cannon fodder. You'll be seeing me dead for no reason.
Yeah.
Shortly.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, do you remember like in the
Wayne finds him.
yeah
Yeah.
and he's just dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
But he did show up to just be like, hey, I'm hot. I'll be dead in a couple seconds.
Part of the boarding party that always just goes to like, okay, we can't kill off the good people. So.
Yeah. So back at Tamara's room, Uncle Charles shows up, and Tamara Mason disrobes to seduce Uncle Charles.
Why is this scene in this movie, and why did somebody write it? It's such a
I think
weird
it was
choice.
just to get that, like, oh, we have to have nudity in this movie.
But like
that's
they don't
that's
commit,
my guess.
They don't commit to it though.
No,
'cause
they
she,
don't.
She keeps her like her garments on.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting thing. You know Alexander Ludwig?
Sure.
He was in like Hunger Games
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a bunch of stuff. That's his mom. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Interesting.
I looked at like her up and I was like, oh, okay, because I did this for everybody. And I was like looking it up and I'm like, oh, holy shit, like that's his mom. It's crazy.
Wait, you didn't do it for Charles though. What the hell?
What? Charles? I know I didn't do it for Charles. I like Wayne was
Because you
in.
still thought it was Robert Stack till you were watching
Yeah,
it.
I was like, what? It's not Robert Stack. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. But anyways, yeah, she tries to seduce Charles, and she even kisses Charles and pulls him onto the bed. And Wayne pops by, and he's like videotaping it. And then he's like, "You guys are assholes."
Yeah, because they're basically making blackmail.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
he looks like Garth, and his name is Wayne.
That was my joke.
And then I like when Wayne's like, "Hey, Tamara, I liked you since the 10th grade, 2 years ago."
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
Yeah.
her face was just like.
And she's like, "Why don't you
You know, I kind of got
Shove
what I
off
needed
now.
from you.
yeah."
You can leave.
and shoots him down a little bit, but no, I
She's
feel like
actually
she's
kinda
nice
polite
about it. Yeah,
She's like, "I would love to continue this conversation. Never,
never.
preferably."
And then later on, Tamara gets the prom night special because she's taking a shower, and then Jason pops in. He hits her head off the mirror, and then he breaks the mirror and takes a shard of glass and like stabs her with it.
This scene's shown in Scream 6, isn't it?
Wait, is it?
Remember at the beginning? Of
Oh,
the-
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Jason Carvey's watching it. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I thought this was one of the weaker kills too, for like one of the shittier characters.
But it does the awesome cuts to the smokestack. It's like, that's
Another
pretty
great
cool.
artistic choice.
It was. I enjoyed it. I did wish that she still had that stuff on her body when Jason came in, and he was like, "I never actually got to take a biology class. I drowned as a child." So he had like a little notebook, and he was like learning all about biology.
I like how
Could you just stand there for a second?
she opens the door, and it just looks like Jason's coming in, like sneaking into her room. He's just going through her luggage.
I just really need a towel to get this wetness off me. I've been wet this whole time.
I overheard that you guys got coke.
Kind of interested. Also, I brought my.
I want to do some coke off the blade of this machete.
To your point too, Rory, like they made sure to show that like she was washing that off in the shower. It's like another thing they showed. It's like, okay, we get it, but
Yeah. I guess you could just see her like coming out of the shower with the towel on.
because
but-
they don't commit to it there
Yeah.
either. It's just like,
You know,
all right.
to the filmmaker's credit, I guess like she was really uncomfortable doing the scene, so I guess he did it first, completely nude or something, so that the crew would laugh at him and stuff. So
Well, there's a deleted scene where Jason brought his sketchbook. He's like, "I want to draw you like one of my lake girls."
Jason draws landscapes.
That's right. Oh yeah, I forgot. But yeah, so the admiral steps away from the helm, and he leaves Jim in charge, the new father.
Draw me like one of your lake girls. That's
Jason pops out and kills Jim, and I actually like the way they shot that because it's not. You kind of see it from the outside, and then the rain's coming down and stuff, and you see Jason walk
The
up
red
behind
green
him.
lighting.
Yeah, it looks really
It's
good.
cool.
Jason was gonna leave him alone until he said that he was a new father. He's like, I wasn't interested in him until I saw, there could be a little tragedy intersected in his.
I make
situation.
exceptions now.
Yeah, to new fathers.
I used to do teens only, but
Yeah.
now I make exceptions.
I got a little something up my ass about dads because mine is not in this franchise anywhere to be found.
right.
This guy's obviously an idiot. He's saying 19 months, great time.
Tremendous age. Tremendous age.
Tremendous age.
I'm like, I don't understand what a 19-year-old kid does.
Yeah.
19 month.
19
month, yeah.
A 19-year-old. 19-year-olds are a little more impressive than a 19-month-old.
Easy
graduated
there,
high
Patrick.
school.
Easy there, Patrick Bateman.
So then the admiral returns and he sees him dead, and that's when Jason kills him too.
Which the machete is clearly the opposite way. When
Yeah.
You're watching it like it's the back end of the
Oh,
machete.
sure.
Yeah. So then Sean and Rennie find the admiral dead and announce to all the passengers to come to the bridge.
Did they like talk to Pseudo Ralph yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we missed that.
And he's like, "Doomed, you're all doomed."
No, he says the funniest line in the movie. He goes, "Jason came down the river."
He did. That's what I wrote that down too. So I put Crystal River with a question mark.
Jason came down the river. It's like Huck Finn.
Jason came from Crystal Lake to Crystal River to Crystal Ocean.
We really like the crystal thing.
He came down the river.
He started off in a pond. But no, Jason.
Speaking
came
of
down-
Crystal, can I get a bump, Tamara?
And why is he always killing the captain off and then he just like free floats? I guess he really does know how to like, I'll captain this ship too. Like,
I thought it was weird when Jason was like a motivational speaker in the one scene. He's like, I live in a shed down by the river.
Actually,
exactly.
That's exactly what happened. No, Sean and Rennie find the Admiral dead, and they announce to all the passengers to come to the bridge. And everyone arrives, and they find out the bad news about the Admiral being killed and Jim, and they're going to use the radio, and the radio's cut like perfectly just in time because Jason's like, yeah, I'm gonna rip this out, and so he rips out the radio, and they're like, yeah, the radio's dead too. They're like, oh fuck, right? And
fuck.
so one crew member, the Crazy Ralph too, warns them all. He's like, Jason returned. He came from the river.
He came down the river.
Didn't he?
The voyage is doomed.
Doomed.
Didn't he kind of remind you of Matt Hooper's like second cousin?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
A little bit,
Yeah.
but like he failed oceanology school, and his family disowned him, so he just lives on a boat now.
His janitor gig on the boat.
Yeah. 100%.
He doesn't die, right?
No,
Oh, no, he dies.
He
Yeah.
dies.
He does
Yeah.
die.
He
I
gets
was,
his.
I was gonna say because they all abandon the ship, and like what happens to him? Like he just keeps going on the boat. Well, yeah, he lives on the boat.
Well,
right?
no, because there's a fire.
There is. See, is there fire?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't pay attention. Apparently,
You're all
when
good.
I zone out
That's
when
why
I'm-
we're here.
So
Relay that
Julius
plot, you know?
and two students a few students want to track down Jason and take him on. And Charles is like, you don't want to go out there? No. And
First,
Julius
he says,
is
let's
like,
go king up on this motherfucker. He's like, watch your mouth.
watch your mouths.
I like how like all the kids are basically just Julius. He says it's
Yeah.
like school is out, McCullen.
Yeah,
But I like Charles has
with
a
that
look.
jazzy Adidas sweatsuit he's got
He looks
on.
great.
He does.
I like how Charles just has a look on his face. He's like, I guess I lost all my power after graduation. They don't want to listen to me anymore.
No one fucking takes me serious
I
anymore.
guess I shouldn't have
Where's
treated
that
them like
Tamara? She
shit.
hasn't graduated yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to grade her. Shit.
So meanwhile, Coke Girl Ava, Kelly Who, she comes across a dead Tamara and runs to the clubs, like where before
She was
kinda see
happy
it.
though. Did you know that?
No.
There's actually like a cut scene where she gets really excited because she was the runner-up for prom queen.
Oh, and then I did see where she takes the tear.
Yes. Yeah.
She's like, "Oh no, you're dead."
That's why
Tamara's-
she ran into the dance hall, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tomorrow's Tiara sounds like a children's book.
it does.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like
Yeah.
that.
But she was real
Sounds
excited.
like an Aesop's fable.
So she ends up getting choked out by Jason, and this is like probably the tamest Jason death.
I like the look of it though. It's neat.
It was very reminded me of like Universal monster movies where they're always given the choke, like the Wolfman would
Sure.
always grab somebody and
Yeah.
choke them.
But the brutal part of that is when he just throws her to the ground, and it's that loud thump of hitting the floor. I'm
Well,
like,
because she's
"Ow."
all adamantium.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's right.
That's her.
I think
She's
they
got a
had
heavy
said that
thumb.
like was it in Search of Darkness, one of them, where they were talking about how like they had to throw her, and it like was like EJ was saying like, yeah, you had to just take it because he's gonna throw you under the ground.
Is she tripping on drugs at this point? Because she does drugs with Tamara, and she clearly doesn't do them often. So I imagine it's probably hitting her pretty hard. Because she's kind of like looking around, like real.
That could
jerky
be
and
the
shit.
coke doing that,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I feel that's why it's almost like he's like everywhere. Because she's literally like,
Again, it was Stephen King coke. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. This you could have Stephen King's pen or coke.
I'll take the cook.
I was hoping you took the pen.
Jason
But-
starts breakdancing. Like there's a phantom DJ. Like who's playing the music? That's cool, man.
It's-
Well, he
it's-
just doesn't want to stop. He's like the band in Titanic.
There was another cut.
playing.
There was another cut scene that we didn't get to see where she did have a dance off with Jason, and obviously the choke. We know who won.
Oh, that's actually that makes sense because like she wins and then he gets real
Yeah,
upset
he gets
about
upset.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I don't take losses. Well,
You won't tell anybody that you beat me.
So Julius and his fellow male students, they divvy up some weapons, and I like when Wayne's like, Julius, what are you gonna take? He's like, nothing but this gun.
Nothing but this gun. That's a big something, Julius.
Yeah. So Wayne goes to the power room to look for JJ.
I like. I
And-
wasn't trying to cut you off, but
Oh yeah.
because we were talking about how long the barrels are. I like when he's walking around the corner and you see the barrel like coming out way before you see him. It's like, man, these are some long shotguns.
It's like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
coming
Be
around the
very,
corner.
very quiet.
So Wayne goes to the power room looking for JJ, but he finds Jason instead. And Jason just kills him by throwing him onto like a power panel.
Yeah.
And he gets electrocuted and then gets set on fire.
He also Scooby Doo like loses his glasses classic beforehand too. Like the steam blows at the right time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was good.
And I like turned away. I think he
I hate steam.
I know you
know
said
what,
that
but
first
it's
time I
steam.
met you. You're like, no,
He
my name is
lost
Matt
the
Renaldi and I
shotgun, too,
hate
but I
steam.
didn't like. I must have looked away. How did he lose the shotgun before he cut up on Jason?
Oh no, I think he only got a pipe or something. Like he didn't have any.
No, he had the gun and he had the camera. Like
No, he had the
shotgun.
candlestick.
Oh,
in
it
the
was
him,
conservatory.
right.
below
Yeah.
deck with the candlestick.
Yeah.
in the
PJ.
power room with a candlestick.
Hey, I did find it kind of shitty that before Wayne gets murdered, he accidentally murders somebody. I found that sad because it's like he probably went right to hell afterwards.
Wait, who did Wayne?
He started burning on Earth before he burned for all eternity.
Wait, who did Wayne accidentally murder?
Remember, he's like, doesn't he like accidentally shoot? Because he does have a gun. I don't think he has a pipe.
Yeah, he does have a
He has a
shotgun.
gun, and he shoots Captain Handsome, the guy with the belt that we were talking about
Oh,
before.
I thought Jason killed
No,
him.
he like accidentally shot him.
That's what I said. I looked away. Like there is a bang or something. I was
Yeah.
doing something. So
He accidentally because he thinks it's Jason.
because he doesn't have his glasses.
Yeah, and he shoots and he's got a big hole in his chest.
That's smart writing.
It is, yeah. Jason's probably
That was
like.
called foreshadowing.
That's
Losing those glasses.
that's some good writing. Yeah.
Actually, if anything, it's okay if it went somewhere,
Right.
which it didn't.
The sound effects when he's getting electrocuted too are amazing. By the way,
I always thought it was cool though that like he loses his glasses and then he uses his camera, which I did
Yeah.
appreciate that there was a
Yeah, that
payoff
was-
to the camera.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
he like hesitates when he's like looking at the dead body. It's almost like he did a double take. He's like, "Am I really looking at that?"
Guys, come see what Jason did.
Yeah, he's like,
He's using guns
he's
now.
using
Oh, man.
shotguns now.
This guy's really stepping it up, guys. JJ.
It's escalation.
So Jason sets off the fire alarm, which I thought that was really nice of him to do. And he kills another by tossing him to his death. The one Sean Penn, Spicoli looking kid. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He has like no lines, but he's there a lot.
Yeah, he kind of awkward. Like remember like when at the beginning we were talking about when the captain's chewing out Sean.
Yeah, he's
So, like,
right there.
Yeah,
Just,
Sean books it out the door and leaves Sean Penn.
Yeah.
and he's just awkwardly standing there like, "Hi."
If I were in a movie, that would be the perfect role for me. Just no lines, just there. You know?
it's great. It's a
Right.
great role, and yeah, he has
Think
like no
about it, think
lines,
about it.
but he looks like Spicoli, right, from Fast Times.
does, he
Yeah.
does.
So he gets tossed to his death and impaled on an antenna. Meanwhile, Rennie has another vision, and Jason pops out to grab her through the porthole, and she stabs him in the eye to get away.
This was a cool scene. I always thought that like the
porthole
porthole scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too.
Yeah.
And then I like when
Oh,
she's-
this is when he looked like Baby Toxie.
yeah,
Yeah.
at first, and then it's really him. And then she like stabs him in the eye and he
Yeah, he
pulls
like
it out.
headbutts the porthole open.
And he has like the little ooze
Yeah.
pop out.
Yeah, that's like the shot that used to be on the back of the VHS.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really cool
that's-
looking.
I also just realized something because, like, remember when that guy got thrown from the tower? All of a sudden, he's below and then he's up top.
Yeah.
Maybe this is because he was promoting that video game and he was using cheats throughout this movie.
Teleporting Jason. Hey, did he have an axe? So he had the axe, and then Jason. He tried to.
He did
Yeah,
have
he
the
tried
axe,
to. He
yeah,
tried to swing at
And
Jason,
then he just caught it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I thought
Jason.
you meant the guitar.
Oh no, not that.
Oh,
axe.
God. Sorry.
Oh, not that axe.
Not the cool axe. No, like he takes his axe and he throws it, and then it lands at Julius's feet. And I really wanted there to just be a scene where Julius is like, "Man, I really wish I took the axe and then it landed at his feet."
Yeah.
Thanks, God.
I'm gonna level up.
Wow. I wish for $1 million. Nothing. All right.
Nothing. Can I get out alive?
No. Jason throws him overboard. Like, oh, well.
I really think I can wish things into the world now.
I was always real positive, manifesting things.
Yeah.
I'm getting off this boat alive. Whoops, Jason just threw me off.
Man,
He does just get tossed right off.
Sorry,
dude.
I'm
Which is
disappointed.
lucky though, honestly.
I was like thinking about it when he threw him overboard, like Julius. Cause
Yeah.
Julius
Julius gets
first.
thrown overboard.
And I started laughing because I'm just like, man, Julius got off real easy because the guy before him got set on fire.
And Julius'
burned
scream when
alive.
he gets thrown off is like, "Wah!"
I'm telling you, he's the best.
It is.
You know what's weird is a couple days later, Kurt Russell marries Julius, and
Was that
Play
an
it off.
overboard reference?
yes,
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Good,
I know,
good
I
one
love
there.
that. So the ship is starting to sink, and we see Sean and Rennie have a real Titanic moment where they're running through the flooding hallways.
Dude, I wrote that down. I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder if Big Jim was watching this movie and he's like, I could do that.
I want to make that
It's
happen.
really similar.
It's very similar. It's really weird.
God damn it!
They're
Too
like,
bad I'm working on the abyss right now.
but they're like trudging through the water, like Jack and Rose, and then
Hey, oh wait, one thing before you go there, the teacher, Mrs. What's her name? It's like Madame Medusa or something.
Miss Van Hassen or something.
But
Hassen?
it's like Van Dusen.
Van Dusen.
So she
Van
brings
Dusen?
all the remaining kids into like that bar area. And Jason like looks through the window. And he literally should have just been rubbing his hands together because you never see those kids again.
Thanks for getting them all in one
Thanks
spot.
for rounding them all up for me.
Save me some time.
She's a weird character. I can't wait to talk more about her too.
You'll
but-
be safe in here in this enclosed space.
Yeah. So then the group
Just step over the dead girl.
yeah. The group make their way to the lifeboat and see Crazy Ralph 2, who was killed. And then Rennie, Uncle Charles, Sean, Julius, Toby the dog, and Miss Colleen Van Dusen, right? Get on the lifeboat and escape going towards New York City.
So yeah, I wanted when they're getting on the boat, they show the shot of Jason looking down,
Yeah.
and I just wanted them to be like, I know this is a little awkward considering everything that's happened, but is there room for like one more?
Yeah.
This ship's going down.
The ship's going down.
I have a child.
I have a child. I do like when they're like, "Oh, where's the thing that could calculate to get us to New York City?"
Oh, the contraption that he has.
Yeah, and Sean's like, "I put the code on her." No, no, but the thing's in the coat, and I put the code on her.
Coat on her.
No, but they get to New York City by rowing there, and
I like how they're like, Sean, where are we? And he's like looking at it. He's just like, this is actually just a Game Boy.
yeah, I was just playing Tetris.
I had
the
no
whole time.
interest in following my father's footsteps. He was a stinking drunk.
But yeah, we see them arrive in New York City. They get off the boat and they're like, "Oh, we made it." I love how many times Julius has to say New York City in one sentence. He's like, New York City, the new Big Apple, New York, Manhattan, New York City.
They must have like just told him like just keep saying stuff. So he just kept pulling things out of the air. He's like, New York City, whoopee!
This is, ladies and gentlemen,
Hot
watching this
damn.
movie. This is not Vancouver. It is New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to beat that into your head. We are finally in New York City. We took a long way there.
It's
EJ.
been a while.
Hi,
Hey.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How did Jason get there?
Oh,
Did he do like the backstroke the whole
Dude,
time?
He did.
so this is my
Did he
literally
did
next
he,
note.
Did he swim there?
Yeah, Jason gets there somehow too. Like the last time you see him, he's on a boat going down. And from what we know of him as a kid, he drowned because he couldn't swim, right? But somehow he swims all the way there like he's like fucking Michael Phelps. And he's not that far behind them, right? So the boy who drowned is now become an Olympian swimmer.
That's a good point.
Right?
That's a very good point.
Because he just shows
Yeah,
up.
because the boat goes down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he
that's-
was doing a backstroke, though. I'm pretty sure there was.
Probably. Or does this Jason have the utility belt, or is that part 6?
Oh, that's 6,
maybe
yeah.
because he has like the floaties in there.
Oh, right.
Oh, you know what it was?
The water-
He was actually like floating on a door, like a Titanic.
I would just love to see him like try to like do the little kid swim. Where
Oh,
he's
the
like,
doggy paddle?
Yeah, he's like,
Toby taught him.
yeah, Toby talking about it.
Yeah, he's man's best friend, and Jason's a man, I guess. I do like when they dock, by the way. Charles immediately starts complaining about it. It's like, oh, great place to dock. It's like, fucker, it's amazing we made it here.
I know
you
I would have
fucking
picked that
loser.
spot over there.
Yeah.
Couldn't go into a nicer part of town.
So Charles and the rest of the people, the crew, come across 2 gang members who rob them, and then they almost shoot Toby the dog.
Fuckers.
I know, right? And they take Rennie. They're like, you know what? Let's take her. And they're like, oh, no, don't take her. He's like, stand back or I'll put a fucking bullet in her head. And so Charles...
And again, you're just like, this isn't a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
Like, everything that happens here is so weird. It is so
It should
weird.
have showed that part after that. It just should have showed just Julius. New York City.
New York City,
That's
guys.
what it's like here in 89. No, it's crazy, though, because, like, she gets kidnapped in this Friday
this
the
part's seedy.
It's weird.
It's
in this
seedy.
Friday the 13th movie, these scumbags drag her into an alley and shoot her up with drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So...
Stuff.
They
It's from
definitely
the
had bad
substance, right?
intentions.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It looks...
That's what it
is.
looks like.
Yeah. So Charles, like, they're like, oh, we should run after, right? And Charles is like, no, let's split up and find the cops. So the 2 gang members shoot heroin into Rennie, right? And the one is like, oh, I'm gonna hook up with her and stuff, right? You go get more of that stash because we only gave her like half of our heroin or whatever, right? Our sling, I think he called it, right? And that's when Jason shows up and he kills that one guy.
Which is interesting that guy comes off worse than Jason.
Yeah, you root for Jason.
Yeah. Like, Jason, there's two
saved
things.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he literally saved
He's a
her life.
hero in this part of the movie.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like, what's interesting too, I read this thing a while ago that in the script, I guess, Jason was supposed to kick Toby. Like, he was supposed to like punt him or something, and Kane Hodder was like, no, Jason wouldn't kick a dog.
He's not Michael Myers. Jason doesn't hurt
Yeah,
dogs.
he don't eat dogs. But Jason apparently likes dogs. He stops a young woman from being assaulted.
Yeah.
He's kind of the good guy to me.
So,
Yeah.
do you think the director was going for the whole duality of man here?
I think so. I think he was like, this is where I'm going to explore it. This movie.
We waited till part 8 to get this far.
Yeah.
I want to confuse the audience right now.
No, but I do agree. Like, you definitely were like, oh, I can't wait till Jason kills these
Yeah.
scumbags.
Yeah.
And it almost looks like Jason has a change of heart. If you like look at the way Kane Hodder sort of tilts his head a little bit, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Whatever. That's what I saw.
They say Jason's heart grew 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing though, when Jason first arrives in New York, I will refuse to brush past this. He gets out of the water and there's a billboard.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
this is a great scene.
I love it. He sees a billboard of like, I guess this used to be like hockey masks in the 80s.
Yeah,
what they
the
looked
older
like.
goalie masks
Yeah.
did look like this.
The goalie masks. So he sees a big billboard that has a goalie on it, and then he looks at the camera to more fourth wall breaking.
Right.
That's what this movie is. But I think it's a really funny joke. The framing and everything is perfect.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I just wish that, like, because they do like a rack focus from the billboard to him. I wish they were both in focus. Like they did like a split diopter kind of thing and just kept
Yeah.
them both in focus. It would have been funnier, but it's great. It's a funny gag. There's a
looks
couple
really
more.
good.
There's a couple more funny gags in this movie.
I think Cundy was working on something else at the time.
Yeah.
They couldn't get him.
I'm not working on that.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
probably one of the more used gifs too. Like if you look up Friday the 13th Jason gif, that's one of the first ones to come up.
yeah.
it's really funny.
Yeah.
Eastern Hockey League.
Yeah. But back to gangbang scumbags.
Oh yeah, so Jason shows up and he kills the two, and Rennie runs off, and she's like high out of her mind.
So once she survives this night, she's got a long battle ahead. Like it's just a weird thing to put
Facing
in a
her fears.
Yeah, just chase them away. That's how you deal with them.
So meanwhile, Julius finds a phone booth to call the police, and that's when Jason shows up. And Julius decides to box Jason.
Can I explain this?
Yeah.
Can I hijack
This
this?
is
all
a
you.
rooftop fight.
Okay.
too,
man.
Yeah.
This is my favorite moment in any Friday the 13th film because they did a really cool thing at the beginning of the movie. They established that Julius is a boxer and he's really good at it. So in this film, they have him up on a rooftop with Jason. And he's just like, hey, my skill is boxing. I'm going to use boxing on Jason. And they spend like 3 minutes or so of him just punching Jason and exhausting himself. And Jason's just taking it. He's stumbling back like, whatever. And then Julius gets him to like the edge of the building. And he's just like, take your best shot, motherfucker. And then Jason, in one swing, punches his head off, and the head falls, it rolls down, and then lands in a dumpster, and then the dumpster slams shut.
Yeah.
And then Jason's looking down like, I can't believe that worked. It's the funniest fucking death scene in a slasher
What was he
movie.
saying too before he like goes to box him? He's like talking himself up. He's like, work the body.
Yeah, like he's just kind of like, I am a boxer. That is my character.
I think
and I'm going to use my skills.
Well, you guys watched that thing. I think Kane Hodder said like he told him to like go for it and really hit him with
Oh
the
yeah,
body
you
shots
could
and
tell
stuff.
he's really
Yeah.
wailing on him. But he's just taking it.
Yeah, it's a great scene.
I like Kane Hodder a lot in these movies because a lot of times like the stunt people that they would stick in the costume, you could tell that they were just taking a job, but he was trying to develop a character.
He was.
Because Kane Hodder's got a lot of like things that he does where like, you know, like the movements, that heavy breathing. He's like an angrier Jason.
He's the Kane. Everybody knows the Kane Hodder Jason, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like sometimes like his head will turn and then his body will follow and stuff like that. I didn't need to do that on a podcast because I just drifted away from my microphone as I was explaining it. But you can't see me at home. But
I do like the different variations of Jason. I think we were talking about that not too long ago, like the people that played him.
Yeah.
Like there's different spins on it, but they're all pretty decent, honestly.
yeah, there's never like a Jason where I'm like, eh. There's some like times where I think he looks a little wonky in like Freddy vs. Jason, but that's not Kane Hodder.
Even Derek Mears, like in the newer one, was like a good version of Jason.
I think he's horribly underrated.
Yeah.
I think Derek Mears is awesome in that movie. He's the best thing about that movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like Kane Hodder in this one, he's so like taking it seriously. So I don't know. I like that he doesn't like turn Jason into a joke at any point unless he's looking at the camera and breaking the fourth wall.
Like he
I
was good
suppose.
in 7, but like I think he put like more into it in this one because he's in the suit again. So
Can we all agree that maybe that's the best he's ever looked in 7?
yes,
He looks fucking cool.
Yeah, I wish they didn't cut that movie up.
He looks good. You see his like rib cage and shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
You could see like his knee bone and everything, like his shin bone.
I guess like John Carl Beekler, who did 7, said he wanted to put every bit of damage that Jason's ever took into that makeup job, and like, boy, it's something.
Is. And the reveal of his face when you see it the first time, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And I know like John Carl Beekler like passed away recently, but like, man, he's another one. Like people don't give him enough praise because he's been involved in all your favorite franchises to some extent.
His special makeup effects were always really good, I thought too.
Yeah. Even like in like the Halloween movies, he worked on those. Like he did everything. It's like him and like those K&B guys. Like they are like those unsung heroes of these movies.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think the K&B guys did the Wishmaster too. Like, well, no, Kurtzman came out and did it on his own, but yeah.
I mean, they're like Day of the Dead is like a masterpiece.
Oh, that is a
with
masterpiece.
Greg Nicotero,
Yeah.
like that is like the best zombie shit ever.
I agree. That was making my stomach turn when I saw that the first time as a kid because I was really little and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they're like I like that they all kind of have like that caveman brow thing going on and stuff. Like it's really like striking.
And that
stuff.
guy screaming when he's getting his face ripped. Almost
Yeah.
like messes me up. I'm
They
like,
pull their
"Oh."
heads off,
Yeah.
and it's like they're like the
And you
pitch
can hear
gets
the
higher. Yeah. But yeah, Kane Hodder in this film, I think he's great. He's given a performance, and I heard like when he went into Times Square, like everybody got starstruck seeing that they were doing a Friday film, and they saw him as Jason, and Kane Hodder, he got real into it and started like taking photos with people, and he was like mugging and shit. I think that's cool.
I think this was the one that like he did the promotion where he was on the Arsenio Hall show
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He was actually on like talk shows and stuff at this one.
Yeah, little love for Kane Hodder. He had his own little era of Jason. And
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and probably the most definitive in because he played him
He played him
right?
the most 4 movies, right?
And he wanted to play him. I
Yeah.
think that's like the big difference. Because I'm telling you, before these movies became like, you know, what they are right now currently, when I first started going to conventions and I would talk to people about these movies, they were not like, yeah, it was such a wonderful experience. They're just kind of like, yeah, I was a little embarrassed at the time. But K&R was like, nah, I'm fucking Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're like, yeah, you're cool as shit, dude.
he is. He really is the coolest. But yeah, so Charles finds a cop, and he also reunites with Rennie and Sean and the other teacher, Mrs. Van Dusen.
You are right on that name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then when they get together, they are pulled to the cop car, and that's when Jason pops out and he kills the cop, right? Like he pulls the cop into the alley.
Who's occasionally Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, the guy
Does
was
the
like,
cop unload on him here too? Doesn't he shoot him like 6 times or something?
That Van Dusen, is that her name?
Van Dusen, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, so Charles has a cop, and then the cop comes up behind her and yells, "Freeze!" And he's like,
Yeah.
"No, it's cool. She's with me." I'm like, was he doing that to every single person that walked by? No, not him. Not her. Yeah. I described a 6-foot-tall monster man wearing a hockey mask.
So
you chose that woman.
So Charles found the guy on his first night on the job, cop.
Yeah. I'm real excited to pull this gun out. I'm just telling you.
You almost killed Kmart Catherine
I'm going to
Hicks.
make a difference tonight.
Hey, good
Right?
call.
She looks like
yeah,
Catherine
she looks
Hicks.
very much like her.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, so they kill the cop, and then when they get in the car, they're like, they scream because on the dash is Julius's head, that freshly out of the trash, and they're freaking out.
Jason went through the
dumpster.
Where's my trophy?
What the fuck was it?
Strong bags out. I know it landed in here somewhere. Oh, it's the dumpster next to it. Damn it.
Ripping through the trash.
Rats already got to it.
Shaking the rat off the head.
How many fucking maggots were in this
God
dumpster?
damn it.
Because it looks like he has maggots all over his face already, too.
It is the 80s New York.
I was going to say, there's probably just like a bunch of heads in there. He's digging through a bunch
You
of
heard
different-
Charles. They didn't exactly dock in a good spot.
Yeah.
There's like 40 heads in here. I'm looking for the other. There
Where's
he
the
is.
one I
Yeah.
knocked off?
So Rennie takes the cop car, and the editing of this is one of the funniest editing things I've ever seen in a
Absolutely.
movie.
Absolutely.
Ever. So she sees like like Jason, and she runs him down. And then she keeps driving, and then she sees a younger version of Jason, and she just smashes the car into the wall. But before that, they do like this weird slow motion thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And then like Jason's like "Brr, brr, brr."
And they keep going. Oh,
yeah, they
tighter
do.
and tighter and tighter into little Jason.
I think this was also maybe they were trying to show she's still on the heroin.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't give the,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Like,
maybe don't give the girl tripping the steering wheel.
Right.
I also was kind of hoping that little boy didn't turn out to be Jason. It was just some unfortunate looking kid.
Some Oliver Twist kid. He's just homeless. He's just getting by.
Hey, miss, can I have a ride, please?
oh, please.
He's like, I just found something in the trash and it was delicious. I can't wait to bathe in my toxic water barrel. And then
I heard you got a Jason problem. I could surely help you out.
so she drives into the wall, and the car explodes. They all get out of the car except they didn't have enough money to pay Van Dusen to give her a proper kill. So they're like, yeah, she was in the car. And
It was a real,
Right?
like, I have to go now. My planet needs me.
because I was like, wait, where's Van Dusen?
That's worse than like death off screen, and then they
She
find
had a
him
death
later.
off screen.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we forgot about her in the car. Miss Van Dusen.
And Rennie has a.
But Rennie was like, I still got that pen.
But yeah, Rennie decides, right now is probably a good time to have a flashback. And so she has a flashback to when she's a kid, where she's at the lake with her uncle, who throws her into the lake and to teach her how to swim. And that's when she imagines a young Jason trying to pull her in. And then when she wakes up, Rennie in present time confronts her uncle about her almost drowning, and her and Sean run off.
He's like, I was only trying to teach you. And I'm like, not unfair.
All right.
Didn't he tell her about Jason before he pushed her in
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, he's like,
He's a
tell her
little
what-
boy
A little
drowned
boy
in
down
here.
there who drowned. You don't want to drown, do you,
You don't want to
Rennie?
be like that son of a bitch. You know what? He was a fucking loser.
You don't want to be a fucking loser,
Mom
do
wasn't
you?
even watching him.
But I think it's yeah. Oh, and so we see where she runs off with leaving Charles behind, and that's when Jason shows up, and he kills Charles by giving him a good old rat bath.
Well, it's funny because it's almost like a Three Stooges thing. He runs in the building, and then a second later,
the
Jason
Texas
throws
switch.
her through the window.
Good old Texas switch.
Yeah, it's
good.
very silly.
Yeah.
Dunks him in a drum of Ecto Cooler.
Yeah. He's like,
So-
"Ugh," and that's like Charles's weakness.
It's sad though, the toxic waste barrel. At the very beginning of the movie, they show this little rat.
And then the rat's dead.
The rat-
Yeah,
in
the
there
rat's
dead.
floating there dead. So
Yeah.
you do see the outcome of that poor guy.
Yeah, that's sad.
He's gonna get an emoji.
New York had a lot more of them in the 80s, though. The
Yeah.
rats.
Yeah.
You leave those rats alone. They're trying their best.
So Rennie is super high right now, and she tells Sean about her parents dying in a car accident, kind of like how she killed her teacher, her favorite teacher.
Yeah, she doesn't feel any guilt. There's never a point where she's like, oh, maybe I overreacted by crashing the car into the wall.
No, I love how she's like, Sean, my parents, they died in a car accident. Oh, just like your favorite teacher that you just fucking killed?
Sean, we're past that.
We're talking about me now.
It's me time now.
Yeah, if you could really just let me talk.
Yeah, but I was just like,
You're ruining my high.
yeah. I was like, all right.
You're ruining my eye.
You're ruining my high, man. So Jason finds
Oh,
them.
wait, that's like when they're talking, and then Sean picks the absolute worst time to go in for a kiss.
Yeah. He's
I want her to just be like, you know what? Here's the thing. My fucking teacher just died. Our entire graduating class is at the bottom of the ocean right now.
yeah.
Maybe we
Sean-
could save this. We could shelf this.
He wasn't real good at reading the room on that
Yeah,
one.
he's not really good at reading the room and picking moments. You know what I mean?
She's
'Cause
like mourning
Even later
people.
on, he says something, and I'm like, not the time,
Not
man.
the time. I know what you're talking about. I have that written down too.
But like, I do find it funny that she was like, we need to get more of this heroin stuff. I'm coming down.
Jason. I just need some more hair.
Sean, can I borrow some money?
He's like, how can we stop him? He's unkillable. You know what we need? More heroin.
I don't know how that's going to help us.
Oh, trust me, it's gonna help.
going to really help a lot.
But Jason finds them, and Rennie and Sean run to the subway, and they eventually evade Jason, and he gets electrocuted on the rails. Like, they push him onto the rail, he gets electrocuted, you're like, oh, he's dead. Like, that's it, right?
They should make the Power Lines Jason as an action figure.
That would have been good.
It's like a little track that comes up and he's
They're coming out with a Neck Apart 8 this year.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is it Power Lines Jason?
No, it's slimy
or
Jason now.
electrical rail Jason.
He doesn't come with an electrical rail.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I want. I was just like, you get a little track and you line it up and then you lay him on it and he's just like,
And he lights up.
yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Do you remember in Problem Child 2? When Junior had
deep
the, I don't know why I thought of it. Junior had that. It was like the bow tie killer, and it was like a little project that he made, and he was getting the chair.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. That's what. Oh my god, I would love that. So Rennie and Sean leave the subway and enter the real New York City, and Jason does too.
There's a horse there. Did you see him?
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
and I love that Jason finds those punks. Right, and they're listening to "Living in the City Is No Big Deal," and
Crack don't get you, then the hookers will.
yeah.
It's awesome.
And so Jason kicks over their radio, and they're like, "Hey man, what's your problem?"
You dead slime bag.
Yeah, and he takes his mask off and like, "Yo, mad respect."
It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. That's what they
They're
say.
like, "Yo, game recognizes game. You're cool. Don't worry about it."
That'd be cool if Jason joined their gang. He's just sitting on the side.
He would have
glasses,
pulled that shit with the
boombox.
Los Locos there, Matt.
He's got his one pant leg pulled up.
See Johnny Five come out of nowhere and be like, "You just kicked my radio."
He's just wearing a bandana over his hockey mask.
Arms crossed, flexing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he has, those like 3 little hairs. They're like spiked up.
Yeah, this is another one of my favorite moments from this movie. Like when people crap on this film, I'm always like, but that scene.
But that scene kind of rules.
Julia's getting his head punched off.
Yeah.
No,
Jason seeing the billboard. Jason kicking over the
kicking
radio.
over the boombox was huge. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
That's
was
a
awesome.
great moment.
yeah.
And it was filmed in the real
That was in
Times
the real
Square.
Times Square.
Yeah. So Sean and Rennie run to the diner. And
Oh
that's,
wait, when they first get to Times Square, there's this really nice moment where Jason's looking around.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like taking in the city for the first time because he probably never. He's been in the woods basically his whole life, right?
Yeah.
So he kind of like gets there and he's looking around at like the city, and for a second he loses focus, and then he goes back on his mission.
Yeah.
I would have killed for a montage shopping sequence.
Of him, like, just taking in a Broadway show.
Yeah, like just like a montage.
Coming out, and he's like,
We're gonna make it after all. I would have loved that.
I just realized something too. He's never really traveled before. It would have been cool if you saw both boats, like the Indiana Jones movie, just showing the travel time,
it's like his hockey mask on a boat.
just showing it move.
That's all. When you think about it, the majority of the latter Friday the 13th films is Jason traveling because it's Jason takes Manhattan. Then Jason goes to hell.
It's true.
Jason goes to space.
Not always great vacations, but the hell
they're
one was a little
vacations
different.
nonetheless.
Yes.
He goes to space. He takes a trip over to Springwood, Ohio.
He does.
He's
Yeah.
taking in all the sites.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to Crystal Lake in the remake.
Yeah.
But that was cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nostalgia trip.
You always go back to where you start, Rory.
You do. You gotta.
Yeah.
He's seen so much of the world at that point. He's like Frodo at the end of Return of the King.
Yeah. I'm going to take a ship and get the fuck out of here.
He takes that's his ship. This is actually like Return of the King. He gets on the ship, the SS Lazarus.
I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm just over it, man.
Oh, Sam.
Awesome. So Sean and Rennie run to a diner, and that's when we see Jason kill future Jason
Ken
Kersinger.
Kersinger, yeah.
Yeah. He's a chef. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, you get out of here." And then Jason just picks him up and throws him at a mirror.
Do you think when he lost that part for Freddy vs. Jason, he just kept rewinding?
Came out and was just sitting home.
Beer in his hand, sitting in the dark.
Hey, buddy, get
You know
out
what,
of
though? I
here.
always thought, like,
Hey, buddy, get out of here.
Back into the left. Back into the left.
Hey, buddy, get out of here.
Kane, you need to go outside. You can't just keep doing this.
I will say, though, he's always been pretty, like, we joke, but he's always been pretty gracious when they talk about it. He's like, no, good for him. He got the part.
He's a
Like,
good dude.
But,
I'm going to make a joke when I can.
no, absolutely. No, it was a great joke.
Hey, buddy, get out of here.
We also forgot that. No, you're good.
Okay, I'm good. Go ahead. Greg, go ahead.
I gotta focus for a minute.
There's like a wear mark on the VHS. It goes into that snowy vision thing that happens when you watch.
You can't even
something
adjust
too
it with
much.
your tracking.
Tape just snaps.
He has a picture of Ken on his mirror, like Rocky 4.
He runs up the mountain. Ken!
Rips it down and shaves at the end.
There is no easy way out.
That was when he was driving. Hearts on Fire is the montage.
I was like second guessing myself doing that because I'm like, man, I don't want to get sued.
That's right.
We also forgot though, like that one part was big on the TV spots, I believe, when they're like, "There's a maniac trying to kill us," and the lady's like, "Welcome to New York."
Welcome to New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the New York accent as heavy as it could be.
Yeah. She's like, I got a New York accent. I could do one.
Welcome to New York. Or the other line could have been, we call it Tuesday, honey.
It's Tuesday for us.
Yeah, because at that time in New York, it's not too far
No,
off from the way it's depicted.
No, it was a bad.
Yeah, it was like scary.
This is before the cleanup of Giuliani and Disney on 42nd Street.
Welcome to New York.
Sounds more Boston.
So Sean and Rennie decide to go into the sewer, and Jason follows them, and they run into a worker, a real Buck type, from Halloween 4.
Oh, Bucky?
Bucky, yeah. And he tells them, don't worry, the sewers conveniently flood at midnight with toxic waste. This
Also
seems like
not
a
far-
real
also not far
problem.
off for the 80s in New York.
This seems like a real problem for New York City.
That seemed like the next
Why
line.
isn't this addressed?
It was in 84's Chud.
There should have been a moment where Rennie looked at him. She's like, the sewers flood with toxic waste at midnight? Are you fucking serious?
No wonder Pennywise went to fucking Maine.
It's just the red slime from Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, yeah.
It was pink, wasn't it?
I think I also...
Did I say red?
You did say
Oh,
red.
dude.
You're all good.
No, I'm
You're
mad at
good.
myself.
You're good, man. Everybody
I
at
said
home
red.
knows.
I meant pink.
We know.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to call you out.
Man, I'm such a...
I would have loved if the worker was like, yeah, it's some kind of Carpathian thing.
If you
don't
know,
know what's up.
If you know, you know. No,
It's toxic sludge. We can't do anything about it.
I like how she talks to him and he's real blasé about it because he's like, oh yeah, it's due to flood in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
we
you're
have
like,
less than 10
sir,
minutes.
shouldn't you get yourself out of here real quick? And it's like, well, if I do that, they're going to revoke my nickname, Close Call Freddy.
Close call.
What does he do down there?
He delivers exposition.
Yeah, he delivers a convenient plot that can help kill Jason.
And he
That's
has,
his thing.
And he has to say it in a way where it sounds believable because he's like, because as a child, as a 6-year-old, I'm like, it fucking floods every night at midnight? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He just paces back and forth. He's like a choose your own adventure tour guide.
Oh, he also has buckets down there that he puts some of the sludge in.
I just realized maybe this is
Just one bucket though. So
We need it for samples. We got to know what's in the toxic waste.
Maybe this was a thing at the time, though, because in 1990, that movie, The First Power, in L.A., they're down there, and the guy does that same whole ordeal. He's like, you need to get out from under here. The water's going to flood it through any minute now. Like,
Oh,
not
maybe.
toxic waste, but water in L.A. But
I think they were just concerned because there are all these Ninja Turtles being born down there.
and a giant rat that somehow knew Kung Fu.
someone's like, I read these comics and there's a cartoon about it. We gotta flood that shit as much as possible. I don't want no turtles popping up around here. They fucking know ninja stuff.
They suddenly know all this ninjutsu?
They know ninjutsu.
They're being trained by, get this, a giant rat.
Goes
And they're
by the
not
name
even
of
tipping our
Splinter.
pizza guys either.
They're like real rigid about the delivery time.
They're fucking on us about our delivery time.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
So
As he's sharpening the side.
So Jason pops out and he kills this guy, the Bucky guy, and knocks out Sean. And then Rennie runs down and she finds like this bucket of toxic waste and she throws it into Jason's face.
On the side of the bucket, it said, caution may turn you into a Muppet.
And then lo and behold,
Because that mask comes off. She throws toxic waste in
Like
his
a
face.
melted Muppet.
Yeah, he
Yeah. rips
rips his mask off, and there's a Muppet under there.
It does look like a sock puppet. It's like, so she throws it in his face, and it burns through the mask, and he looks like super effed up. And I think she blinded him too, like because he's walking through the hallway, or the sewers, right? Like,
that was another nod to the Universal monsters.
Yeah.
Probably, you know.
Yeah, like what was it, Lugosi and Frankenstein meets the Wolfman?
Yeah.
You know, that's where that came from. Did you ever watch those movies? Mm-hmm. It's because there's always that vision people have of Frankenstein walking with his hands out, but I think it was in Ghost of Frankenstein, the monster.
it was Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Like Lugosi's character's name was Igor, and he wanted to put his brain inside of the monster's body, and the monster just wanted to die. So Igor wanted his body, so they put it in there. But they make up this weird thing about they're like, oh, your blood doesn't match, so now you're blind. And he's walking around like that. So the movie goes right into Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, and the monster's blind. So it's like Lugosi's in the monster makeup now.
Yeah.
And he's walking around with his arms out, trying to feel around because he's blind.
Yeah.
But I guess there was audio of Lugosi talking as Igor, and the producers were like, "This is fucking stupid." So they took it out. If you watch, his lips are moving sometimes. I don't know why I'm telling anybody this, but his lips are moving because he had dialogue. But the producers were like, "This is stupid." So when he has his arms out like that, that's literally just because he was blind.
I think they needed to give Wolfman an edge.
Yeah, Wolfman was in a wheelchair. It's got to make this fair.
Frankenstein's got way too much strength. You need to give Wolfman Frankenstein's blind to fight him out.
Yeah. This should even out the fight.
I'm so sorry I told that. That was a big waste of time.
No, that was
No, not
beautiful.
really. I didn't know it. You know.
It was.
I was.
It was a big waste of time? Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Okay. Sorry. I know. It's okay. You just winked at me. I know you love what I
Dude,
said.
if it's worth anything, I agree with Matt.
Okay.
Proceed.
I'm just kidding.
I'll go home. I'm gonna go home.
I need to know what happens next.
I'm out. I don't remember this movie at all. I need to know what happened.
I'm gonna stick up for you, Rory. That may come in handy for trivia someday.
Yeah,
It's true.
absolutely. It will.
It's
definitely.
gonna be who was blind in Frankenstein meets the Wolfman?
So Rennie and Sean get to the ladder to escape, and Jason is trying to climb the ladder, but he can't really see it, I guess. And and he drowns in the toxic sludge.
See, okay, real quick. When the toxic waste is rushing towards him, he goes, "Mommy!" and then he just throws up. It's like,
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up because it was so weird because he's just like, "Mommy," and then all of a sudden he's like, it's like when you're trying to feed a kid baby formula. It's like a kid spitting out baby formula. It was like, "Rah."
That was mom's spaghetti.
It was mom's spaghetti.
his arms were heavy.
So, yeah, he drowns in the toxic sludge, and it turns him into a dead kid. And Sean and Rennie are really pumped to see that he's just a dead kid now.
I want to know.
There's a dead kid.
I would have liked to been on the board when they were pitching this ending, just to be like, he does what?
Just shoot whatever you want. We don't care anymore.
Their faces when they see it's just like this dead 10-year-old kid on the ground. They're like, we did it.
We did the right thing.
So they climb out, and we see the movie. They're looking at Times Square, and Sean's like, "Hey, I heard this one building. We should go check it out right now. It's the tallest building in the world." And I wish Rennie was like, Not the fucking time, man.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I lost my uncle, my favorite teacher.
People we grew up with were murdered in front of us.
I did heroin for the first time.
I'm still high.
Although I won't miss Charles, Uncle Charles.
Oh, by the way, they don't know that he's dead.
I'm pretty sure we just killed a fucking kid.
There's a dead 10-year-old down there. It's going to trace back to us.
And you want to see the Empire State Building?
Was there really a kid there, or was it one of those? See, this movie has a lot of artistic choices. Maybe it was just showing that, like, deep down inside, he had still the mind of a child. Like, he was.
I think that's
Jason
what
was-
the
yeah, I
filmmakers
think
were
that's
trying to
what they
go
were
for.
going for.
It just was sloppy.
Yep.
What's that thing called? That little thing where like
Context?
that like weird figure thing where you like open it up and there's like a smaller version of the same
the
thing.
Russian
inside.
nest
Russian
dolls.
dolls?
Yeah, so like maybe that's what Jason is.
You just keep cracking him open.
It's just like
And there's
smaller.
other-
Jason.
yeah.
Until he's finally like this
Okay.
big.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, so then we see like this weird POV, and then it turns out it's just Toby, the dog, and they're like, "Oh, Toby, you made it."
So, did you guys know that there was a deleted scene and a setup for a future movie? So, Toby the dog was actually supposed to be wearing a little Jason mask during the scene, and they were going to actually set up a movie called Friday the 13th, Dog of Jason. And then
Didn't test well with audience.
No, the tagline says, "This summer, Friday the 13th is a bitch."
Oh, well.
Did you hear about that?
Really?
No.
Yeah.
But
it's a real movie.
You know, I might have, because I heard that he might fight the dog Jason that brought Freddy back to life that peed fire.
Oh,
Toby versus Jason.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because there was still rights issues with
Yeah,
the
they
Freddy
could have
versus
those two
Jason.
dogs
Yeah.
fight.
Kincaid's dog.
Michael
Yeah.
Vick was going to ref.
A female dog is called a bitch, by the way. That was the joke.
You know what?
Toby versus Jason.
That's rough.
I want to see that
see.
movie.
I would watch that. I wanted to see. I'm watching this movie and I'm kind of zoning out at some point. And then I saw that dog and they did like a POV thing because they're like, "Ooh, Jason's back," but it's like a real low angle, so it's clearly not him unless it's the poor 10-year-old child on his hands and knees, blinded by toxic waste. But I just was like, man, I really wish they turned around. There was just like a little dog wearing a hockey mask, and they're like, "Oh no!" And then it just like zoomed in on the dog's face. And
Right, like how they did with
to
Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like the curse has moved on to a dog.
The dog with
Right.
the shifty eyes.
Yeah, Dog of Jason is the movie that I want to see.
I would see it.
You would, of course, you would. We'd all be gathering.
We get like 30 people to go see it.
We'd all be wearing our like dog costumes with Jason masks on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This summer,
I dress up as a bone.
is a bitch,
I dress up as a bone.
and I'd be chasing you around the theater.
Sorry, I interrupted your brilliant tagline. What was it?
Oh, it's this Friday the 13th. Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
man,
summer.
I really botched that for
This
you.
summer, Friday the 13th is a bitch.
There it is.
There you go.
I like
Because he's a
that.
puppy.
I get it. I mean, I'm dumb, but I get it.
How did you explain things to me? I know what you're saying.
I know they were talking about that, right? And then having a spin-off of like Toby versus Air Bud and like a Toby Jason
Yeah.
version, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big cinematic universe.
Yeah, that
all
would have been
just
interesting.
dogs.
Because he's like, I just play fucking basketball. How am I going to fight a dog?
There's also going to be this Halloween movie about a haunted bike called Bicycle Myers, but that's a totally different thing. We're not
I
gonna
would
get
like
into
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a haunted bike. These are real ideas, Hollywood. You can have them for free.
For free.
That's because the Halloween franchise doesn't believe in leaving dogs alive.
I know. There's a lot of fallen wolf woofs
Yeah.
Yeah.
in those movies.
The 80s,
Lester,
70s, and 80s.
Sunday,
yeah.
Max. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
all those poor pups.
All
Anyway.
right, let's go around. Greg, what are your thoughts, and would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, I'd recommend it. Like I had said in the beginning, it's the one I've reached for the least amount of times in the Paramount movies, but it's still enjoyable to watch.
Is it your least favorite Friday?
No.
Okay.
Do you have a least favorite?
That's tough.
You know.
Probably the remake.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take the originals over all that stuff.
And would you recommend this though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you can go wrong with any really Friday the 13th movie. You can like put it in. It's like a set it and forget it.
Yeah. Matt, what are your thoughts, and would you recommend this movie?
Big and dumb,
Yeah.
right? It's
Just
fun.
like
So
fucking
would you
Jason.
recommend it?
Oh, would I recommend it? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't answer that question. Yes.
Yeah.
If you like mindless crap.
Yeah,
Exactly. Which we all do.
We do.
that's why we're here.
Yeah, the whole franchise is big and dumb. And so I don't mind that this movie's stupid because that's why it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think...
But there was a lot of artistic choices in this movie.
There-
They really tried to go a little more art house with this one, I thought.
Yeah, like that, like the transition with the fire and into the lake, and it's Charles and baby Rennie, right? She was a kid.
That was
Baby
what she
Rennie.
was listed as in the credits. Baby Rennie. He threw a baby into the lake.
Baby Rennie.
Swim, baby.
Sweet baby Rennie. I like that.
No basket for you.
Nobody puts baby into the corner of the lake.
Come on, baby Rennie.
Yeah.
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 So, would you recommend it?
Didn't I answer? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know
So
if
where
you
does
did or
this
not. I wasn't
rank?
listening.
Is the franchise for you? Where does this rank?
Friday the 13th, the franchise itself isn't my favorite, so I don't really care. It's stupid. It's dumb. At least, I don't know. I agree with you. Probably the remake,
Okay.
but I like 5 as well. I like it. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all
5 is great.
6 is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
4 is
Yeah,
my
I love
favorite.
6. I love 5. 5 is probably my favorite, but then 6 is like... right
4 and
behind it.
6.
5 is really up there for me too.
Yeah,
though.
5 is good.
I
4,
love
5, and
5.
6, I would say.
5 is the one I like rented first that I didn't have to watch on like cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rory, what are your thoughts, and would you recommend this movie?
I love all these movies to varying degrees. That's how I would put that. I don't really dislike any of them, especially when that box set came out a couple of years ago, and I was going through all of them, and they were all cleaned up on Blu-ray. I was like, man, these movies, for exactly what they are,
They're trash. And,
Yeah,
and that's
they
the whole
are.
point. But all
they're-
of us here, we grew up watching these movies.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so nostalgia plays a big part too, of course.
I think we all maybe saw them at the right age too.
Yeah.
Because like when people tell me they're like, "Oh, like a fucking franchise is terrible," I'm just kind of like, "Yeah, you probably were like in your 20s when you saw it." Like for me, it is the definition of like that campfire horror. I love it. I love how all those movies, how like sometimes they just have kids sitting around a campfire and they're just telling the legend of Jason, and it's fun. It's but as far as this specific movie goes within the franchise, like I know some people are like, "We just on a fucking boat." I think the boat is a cool setting for a Friday 13th movie. I don't know. It was just different. They did like 7 movies of the same thing
I
leading
think
up
it
to
was
this.
because of I didn't mean to cut you off. I think
Jay.
I grew on the boat idea more, but like when they advertised this, you really like I was younger. I really thought he was going to be in New York more.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, it was great advertising. They had to lean into that, but
Yeah.
It is weird though, is that like you do get to New York eventually, and the New York stuff, whether it's shot in New York or if it's in Vancouver, it's like you get there and they spend a good amount of time there. I know they had bigger, grander ideas of having them be like at the Madison Square Garden.
yeah, they wanted to have him like on the bridge at one point too. Wasn't it the
Yeah.
Brooklyn Bridge?
And if the budget allowed for it, it would have been really cool. But as it stands, of the original 8 movies, it definitely has like its own vibe. And I just remember seeing it as a kid and just thinking it was cool. Like I like the music a lot in it, like that fucking Metropolis song.
So good.
But
I would love to find the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Or do you have it?
No,
I don't think it
that
exists.
too.
Like I don't know if that's even
Really?
like I don't
Really?
know if that's on a I don't think that song's on a soundtrack.
Oh no
proper.
shit!
But if I'm wrong, everybody at
I'm
home,
sure
please write to
Waxwork
me.
might have done a record of it though. No?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
Yeah.
like
It's got a
it's a
thing.
vibe, man.
Yeah.
89, man. What a
I
what
think
a great
year.
summer. Yeah.
89 was a movie where actually 4 of the franchises were out, right? Because wasn't it Friday?
Yeah,
8,
Halloween 5.
Halloween 5,
Nightmare 5.
Nightmare 5, and then I think Child's Play 2 was also.
No, that was in the 90s.
Was that 90?
Yeah, I think that was 90.
Because 2 and
90?
3 were like
I think it was
only a
90.
year apart, even if that. Yeah, so it must have been 90.
Yeah.
Okay, because Child's Play was 88.
Because I know 3 was 91.
Yeah. very close to 90.
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
It would have been fantastic.
But the
if
3 big movies had a movie out that year. That was kind of huge.
Indiana Jones. But I was going to say it would have been fantastic had the Ghostbusters shown up. You know what I mean? Because it's
them out.
New York.
Blasting Jason.
Yes.
Hey, we've
That
reduced him
wasn't
to a
Batman
10-year-old
Batman
boy.
came on 89.
Batman was 89. Yeah.
Serious. It was
Let's
a
show
great
this
summer.
bitch how we do it downtown.
That was a good summer.
When you love to see that movie.
I
Yeah.
actually would love to see
Ghostbusters
that.
versus Jason.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
But I would say this as far as recommending the movie, I get it. It's like I've seen a lot of videos of people just like, going through the franchise like, this is the worst one. This one has stupid characters and Jason's on a boat and it's a big fuck you. I'm just like,
They're
dude,
all
you're-
dumb characters.
They're all
in the
every
movie.
one of those
Yeah.
movies has like they're not even characters.
No.
They're like most of them are stereotypes, and I don't care.
Now they were characters in 5. That's what makes 5 so good. Like they're over the top so much that it's
Ish.
great. Yeah,
Character-ish.
Yeah, so there's some of their lines are just great.
Yeah, but it is like what the franchise is. Yeah, pseudo echo. Fuck yeah, man.
I think you wait.
Ethel is great.
Yeah, eat your fucking slop.
I got a bomb
Big
on me.
dildo. No, but like I think those movies, like when people for whatever reason they hold this one at a standard that the other ones seem to slide by on. So I don't know, but I'm a fan. I like this one. I get it. If you're like, I don't know, in your 20s now, you'll watch this and be like, this movie fucking sucks. But for me, it made my childhood a lot of
Right,
fun.
you don't have to apologize.
I'm doing it.
But you don't have to.
Am
Why?
I apologizing?
You are.
How am I apologizing?
Wait, are you?
No, I don't think so. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like,
you're sympathizing. You're saying,
sympathize.
hey,
Yeah, I would say that. I'm trying to put myself under the mindset of like a person who's like in their 20s, because I know like right now, if you're like a certain age, you'd watch a lot of these movies. Not even just Friday the 13th, but like Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween, because horror has changed in such a specific way where things like Hereditary and like The Witch,
elevated horror.
which I think is such a bullshit term. It's so condescending. But like, and they watch stuff like
We're
this.
Wait,
elevated.
what's wrong with elevator horror?
Elevator horror is my favorite. That's when you sit on the
That's
elevator.
something different. There is an elevator horror movie, isn't there?
The film is stupid. It's goofy.
But
It's
it knows what
cheesy.
it is.
Exactly. Well, dude, a woman gets her head smashed in with a guitar. That's hilarious.
It's metal.
It's very metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if this
A
one
girl
was more
gets
graphic
heroin for the
originally
first time.
too, and then they cut it down.
Kill a 10-year-old. What?
Was this one more graphic originally too, and they
don't
cut it
think
down?
so.
I wonder, or no?
I think there was a little bit more gore, but I don't think that it was as bad as say like 7.
Which they seem to can't find the
ravaged
original
it.
cut of that ever.
But this movie, in all seriousness, I would say if you like the Friday the 13th movies, give it a watch. Just like, don't be a fucking asshole about it and be like, characters are fuck you. Anyway, how about you, EJ?
Yeah, practicality aside, this movie rules.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I definitely would recommend this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I think there's some of them are scary, but this one isn't really scary. It's just like fun to watch, and I think the characters are a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Julius is probably one of the best.
He is a good character.
Like a top 10 of all time character. What do you say?
Oh, for sure. I think, top tier, 100%.
Yeah,
He's up there with Reggie the Reckless.
Yeah, and then like Charles as like a human antagonist, like top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
he is good.
JJ's
awesome.
cool for like the little time that she's in there with her
Wayne's
guitar.
cool. Yeah,
I mean,
like
but
Wayne.
that's the thing. Like, they're not in the movie a lot. They
No.
don't flesh them out, but visually they're cool. They got Wayne with the camera. They all have like little things. Got the
Ween.
prom queen. Ween.
Wayne is like the version of who was the guy in Part 7 that wanted to be the filmmaker?
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sci-Fi?
I love him
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
His
like
name is
that
Charles or
guy.
Chucky or something.
I don't
forget.
know. He's just
Yeah.
kind of like space
Eddie.
mummy.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie.
I'm gonna make a movie about a space mummy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool.
But you liked it. You'd
Yeah, I
recommend
liked it. I definitely recommend it.
You know what I'm saying though about like somebody watching it now, like who was like younger, they would probably just take it too seriously when they were watching it.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people miss that, where like some movies are not supposed to just be like, well, that's realistic, or like what.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like these movies like this, they are exactly what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But people try to act like everything's supposed to be one type of thing. You know what I mean? There's an
Yeah,
audience where they're
I
just
feel
like,
like-
they try to hold everything to the same standard, and it's just stupid.
Yeah, a lot of people are like about practicality, right? And holding it like every horror movie has to be practical and realistic, or else
metaphor
it's
for
stupid.
grief.
Yeah. Or like it's stupid, right?
This was
And
the 80s, man. Movies, for the most
Yeah.
part, were just a good time.
I feel like
honestly.
it doesn't like. It's not necessary. I think if you just enjoy horror movies, this is like your thing. Like you would love this movie.
This is a slasher movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is exactly what a slasher movie is.
I long for the days when they would just make movies like to entertain you, like
Yeah.
like Terminator. When I was watching that the other night, I was just like, this movie is just what it is. It's
that was
like straight to
budgeted
the
as
point.
crazy too. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of guerrilla filmmaking in that.
Yeah, because Big Jim
Big Jim.
doing his thing.
But there's movies out there, right? That like Chopping Mall or Frankenhooker.
Yeah.
It's not like practical, but they're amazing. Like
No,
they're so fun
they're
to watch.
fun to watch.
Why?
They're
Yeah.
campy for a reason.
And it's
Why-
okay if like nothing's practical, you know? I don't know.
Why do people want movies to be documentaries?
Yeah.
Fiction can be fun.
I want to be entertained. I don't
Yeah.
want to like if I want to watch a documentary, I'll watch a documentary.
It don't always need to be lectured.
No.
Like movies sometimes should just be, get this, escapism.
Yeah.
You know, and something like this. And trust me, I get it. I'm not sitting here thinking like, oh, Friday the 13th 8 is like some misunderstood masterpiece. I know what it is, and what I respect about that movie is that it knew exactly what it was as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like even the first one, they all knew what they were.
Yeah.
They were trying to rip off the success of Halloween. Like they even
It's
said
like
that.
trashy Halloween,
Yeah.
and it's like cool, you know.
But
Jason,
good for them because they introduced like more of the practical effects with gore and stuff.
yeah,
Like,
they
that was
they found their own little thing with
Yeah.
it. Like Halloween was always a little bit more like classy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Friday the 13th is like, I mean, especially when you get to 5, it is like it's trash.
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
like great.
It's great trash though.
It's like artful trash.
Yes.
And fun.
Fun.
Yeah. I think they're all fun.
Yeah.
I don't ever watch you know how like some movies you're like, oh, this is a really slow burn, but it's still a great movie.
Right.
But like this is just it's fun.
That
Like,
was like a lot of the 70s
all
horror
of them
movies.
are.
Like they take their time and like what do they call that? Intentionally a
Yeah.
build up. But I don't always want that.
Right. No, I feel like this isn't that. Like if you're just watching these are just like fun.
These are just like I said, they're just slasher movies. They're
Yeah.
still better than a lot of the other ones that were put out in the 80s.
And even when we were ranking, you know, all the Friday the 13th, we would still put them over a lot of other movies. You know what I mean? So like, even though we're like, oh yeah, this might be like second to bottom or like maybe mid tier, it's still better than like some sequels of other
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they all have like a respectability because, again, if you just know what you are and you stay in your lane,
It's
it works out.
It's a second favorite of like the big franchises for me. Like Elm Street's first, but this would be number 2.
Yeah. All right, let's go into our favorite kills. Greg, you start us off. What's your favorite kill in this movie?
I mean, it's probably going to be everybody's. It's got to be Julius because it's one of the best kills in a Friday the 13th movie in general. So
Julius?
yeah, I'm taking Julius.
All right. Matt, what's yours?
JJ.
Really? With the
Serious.
guitar face? Yeah.
Because it's simple.
The point of view is pretty.
Yeah, and if you see the aftermath of it, like her face is crushed.
cool. Yeah, she got her
in,
wig split.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't know because it's unique,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I don't think there's a kill like that in any horror.
I don't know if
movie.
there was a lot of point of view like that back then at that point, was there? Like just the blood splattering, like
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that
right?
was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Rory, how about you?
Oh, it's Julius. I only can say that because I send people that YouTube video of him of getting his head punched off more than you'd realize. That's one of my favorite like death moments in 80s horror. So
Yeah.
easy one for me. How about you?
Man, there's a lot of fun ones in this movie, but I don't know what it is. But the spaghetti one is probably my fave. It's because it's just like weird. I don't know. It doesn't.
I think it's supposed to be just like rubber tubing. I don't.
Oh
I,
yeah, you know what? From the
Maybe.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think it's because he was filled with spaghetti.
Yeah.
I like that better.
That's why it comes up at the end finally. Yeah.
But I don't know why I like that so much, because even when I was a kid, I'm like,
I was confused too as a kid. Yeah.
I was also confused.
That girl being killed is kind of good too, because he's like a dick about it because it takes so long.
Susie,
Yeah.
Wait,
got you good, Susie.
but so that I would say the spaghetti kill is my fave. All right, let's go into our emojis.
Let's hear those bomb ass emojis.
All right, Greg, you start us off. What emojis would you give this movie?
I have the guitar, a disco ball, the boat, a life preserver, and the green sick face.
Nice. Love it. That's good. Matt, how about you?
boat.
Really went all out there, huh? You only
I like
get
it.
one out of him.
Yeah. Rory, how about you?
That fist emoji,
Yeah.
a man's head, and a dumpster.
Oh, that's good.
And then some side emojis. I have one for a rat. I have one for a
that's a good
dog. I got one for a horse. And I don't know what I wrote here. There was some other animal there. I think there's a rat, dog,
He's
horse.
like Wild Kingdom over there with his
Building the ark?
with his
I love
emojis.
animals.
I do too.
I love
do
them. I love their little faces. But while I was watching this movie at one point, I looked over at my cat Ella, and she was playing with her stuffed owl, and she was rolling around the floor, and she threw it up in the air, and then she just looked adorable, and I was like, well, "This is better than this movie." But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got.
Cool. I have spaghetti, an anchor, and a lightning bolt.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
3 emojis that sum up the heart of one movie.
Nobody put a river, huh?
No river.
Ocean.
All right, let's go into our plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, Greg, you start us off. What do you want to plug, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna plug Respawn Tattoo because Jay's letting us use the studio right now
Yeah.
to record, obviously, and I'm also a client. And I will plug Gap Theater like I always do because I grew up there. Pretty soon, I believe it's the end of March. They're doing a Phantasm Saturday where they're playing all the Phantasm movies.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's coming up. And Trivia Master Brad, the hardest working man in trivia in Northeast PA. He's all over the place. If you play trivia, go do his trivia because it is challenging and fun. Like, I think he does have some of the best trilogy. I'm sure we've all partaken at one point or another.
Matt and I won like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw you guys did.
No big deal.
Yeah. MBD. No big deal.
I did. We used the gift certificate.
Oh, okay.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice sometimes second prize is what you want more than the gift certificate?
100%.
Yeah.
Well, usually a lot of times it's like, you get a case of beer, and I'm like, good, I don't drink. What am I going to do with this?
Well, no, sometimes they'll have like a cool like figure or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I'd rather that.
I got a lunchbox once.
That's right.
Anyway, what about you? What do you got to plug?
Gravy.
Gravy. Our gravy artisan.
Yes.
That's
Yep,
it?
that's
Just
it.
Gravy diggers.
One emoji, one plug.
Simple tonight.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah.
How about your music, you fuck?
I don't have shameless self promotion.
I'm above that.
As you're elbowing Rory right now to plug you.
Please, I want people to listen. No, I play drums.
That's kind of how you should feel.
I don't care. I feel like nobody cares, you know. Like
I got you.
it's like tough to be an original band these days. Really,
It is.
yeah.
You're right. You know who says that? Like people in the music industry. They're like, if you're like a rock band, especially,
Yeah,
it's a nightmare.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like if people will find us or find you find music, discover it. You know, that's how I discover bands. It's not like, hey guys, please listen to my music. We worked really hard on it. Like, you know, I just, you know, as a musician, that's how I do it. You know, if I'm on YouTube or Spotify or something, like it comes up, I find it.
Gotcha.
Did you see If this doesn't work out, you were gonna do a barbershop quartet because you could corner the market on that maybe.
Yeah,
I think you should.
It's just myself, just
The
me.
B Sharps did it.
The B sharp. I'm just gonna be sharp.
You gotta get the whole culture in, man.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the Simpsons when they did the B.
Baby on board, something. Burt Ward.
Yeah, the song writes itself. I play drums in a band, a local band, Blush
go.
Culture. Yeah. So
And you guys have some new music coming out?
yeah, it's not released yet. Probably sometime this month.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know. Hey, maybe you guys can, even if you want, we can play one of the songs during the show.
Sure.
Promote it that way. Be proud of what you do.
It'll tank your show, but okay.
Dude, we don't need your music to tank this
I know.
show.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep having
Could
me
be
on.
big, like everybody remembers the song in the beginning of this movie.
Oh yeah.
You should just do
That's
a cover
what
of
I
that.
want to do. Yes.
Like
Thank you for
yeah,
that
for the
idea.
intro of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't sue us because no one knows.
because your brain
who
always
owns this
remembers that. Like,
song. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
there you go.
Gravy and cover Darkest Side of the Night. That's this guy's life. Knee deep in gravy.
But no, seriously, check out Blush Culture. You guys will be available on all streaming services.
Yeah, we have an Instagram
iTunes
page.
and stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
do any of that stuff. It's just I'm too tired. I don't know.
You're like that Jewel song. You're fashionably sensitive but too cool to care.
Yeah, I'm constantly late. I barely show up anymore.
You're very much like Paul Westerberg in The Replacements.
I am.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was just about to follow you and open something
And you start
else.
playing like church music.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
What the fuck you doing when you're in your
Spread
car?
the gospel.
Yeah.
Were
Guys,
you the one that left that on my door the other day
I'll do
about
it
the
after.
church?
I'll do it after.
Hey, now that we're done with the podcast, have you guys found Jesus Christ?
There was one of those on my door the other day.
Yeah?
Yep, must have been you, wasn't it?
Can I talk about our Lord and Savior? If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees. I pray to the church. It was Jason Voorhees.
What do you know the handle on
Oh, please
Instagram?
stop
Blush
talking.
Culture? No, sorry.
We'll just move on.
No, I think it's no. I'm sure. I think it's. Oh, you know, I send it to you. I think it's BLSH. Actually, I don't even know. See, I'm not even like.
You're good.
I'm not involved in it. I
Well,
just show
I
up
know
and
you
play
said
drums.
you took out the vowels of it.
Yeah.
right?
He's
Yeah.
the drummer.
Yeah.
That's all I do, man. I'm like Shades from that thing you do.
I love
Yeah,
it.
man.
He just
Yeah.
wants to bang
He's a
on the drums all
drummer.
day.
Guy Patterson.
There you go.
He's Matt Patterson over here. Hey, I quit. I quit, Mr. White. Yeah. See, you know every word. Hey, I'll plug some stuff.
All right.
We got Raven View Productions. It is a film production company that you can find on all the socials, also on the YouTubes. There's a short film on there that actually 3 of us here at the table were all involved with that you can watch right now called The Burden of Beauty. You can watch it for free. And if you think that's not cheap enough, well then fuck you, because I don't know what else to do for you. Just watch it. Get those numbers up. Sarah Vista Real Estate Broker. Sarah Vista Broker Real Estate. I got that out. Took some time, but here we are. That's a real estate company that you can look up houses. You can sell, buy, do whatever you do with houses. Drop it on a Wicked Witch if you'd like.
Cool.
Fourth Cut Reviews. Churskin 40 chursing up the internet with all of his church-related projects and things that he does. You can look him up. We got Short's Dreamboat. He performs at the Electric City Improv with Alec James and Ed Zielinski. They're hilarious. You should go there immediately. Go there right now and support that group. They're awesome. I love what they're doing there. It's so much fun. Real Chronicles, friends of the show, Dave Gonzalez. You got to listen to his podcast. I pop on there sometimes as a guest, and he's just so much fun to talk about movies with. And his co-hosts are very, very, very knowledgeable on cinema, and they love it and they live it. So just give it a listen. Criterion Collection, because fuck, we spent a lot of money there. And if you guys want to send us stuff, we'll
Just send it to us.
just send
We're
it to
not
us.
going to refuse.
Please sponsor the
take whatever
show.
you
Please do it. That's the plug.
By
I
the way,
want.
thanks for mentioning that 3 of you were on there. I begged to be the key grip, and you kept turning me
I
down.
know. I was
so
like,
thanks
Greg,
for
I don't
that.
even know you yet. Amanda Aesthetics, right? That is Mr. Jay Salerno's
Yes.
lovely wife's business. You should look them up.
Oh wait, what does she do? I'm sorry. What is it?
It's Amanda Aesthetics. It's she does like, she's explaining it. It's like
Yeah, like if people need help, like cosmetic surgery,
Oh, that's
kind of
cool.
stuff. Yeah,
Cosmetic.
right. Like I would say, yeah.
And then finally, we got Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. It is my favorite group of people. They're getting so many cats homes recently. It's ridiculous. They always... Well, go ahead.
No, I actually have a kitten on my porch right now.
Reach out to them.
Really?
Yeah,
Or
just
if
reach
anybody
out.
wants, it can reach out
Yeah.
to me. But
Oh, yeah, do
Yeah.
that too.
reach out. Do you think they'll take her?
I don't know, probably. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do. Like, they get them their shots, they get them what they need, and then they try to get them homes. And I'm sure they'd be more than happy to try to help you.
Yeah, there's
Find
a
a place.
couple of them besides that one. Isn't it Friends with Paws might take it too?
Yeah. No. We're going with Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue.
Yeah.
We're not plugging those other people.
Sorry.
All right, this is a one plug show. That's what it is.
You stepped the line, man. You
Yeah,
stepped
man.
over the line.
No. Let's not blur these
I'm a
lines.
habitual line step.
But
Yeah, Kitties of NEPA Pet Rescue. I had adopted a cat there myself, so not only am I promoting, I am also a customer of sorts. I guess that's what you'd call yourself,
Right.
an
Yeah.
investor
An
of cats.
adopter.
Yeah, an
I will
adopter.
say this is the cat that I got from them. Ella is the sweetest cat I've ever met in my entire life. She's very affectionate and loving and beautiful, and you can have your own affectionate, loving, beautiful cat. Just reach out to them. You can find a little link to them on our website, frequelspodcast.com, and then you can go right to the kitty cat lair, is what I like to call it, and then you can get your own cat to pet. EJ, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What
What
the
the fuck?
what the fuck?
Fuck what?
Fuck to what?
Fuckity fuck what?
That the fuck. All right, yeah, guys, check out Adam Farley's music. Go to themdgcrew.com, and you can find out like about upcoming shows. They're gonna have a single dropping soon. Me and Matt heard it.
Yes,
It's awesome.
it's awesome.
It's really good, and I can't wait for everyone to hear it. It's dope as hell.
Yeah, I was super jealous of Dave Cowley's like drum groove on that song. That's
Dude,
sick. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we
And
got
I'm
to see
okay. It's
Vince
yeah.
do
Do his
run some
thing.
magic, man.
Yeah.
He was like Rick Rubin in there,
Really?
or like Butch Vig. He was just like insane. He was just like, oh, yeah, do this, and that.
Kind of disappointed he didn't show up, but I get it.
Yeah.
For me, you know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah.
I get white income.
He's on drugs.
I'm a maniac. No, it's me.
But yeah,
Miserable
check
son
out
of a bitch.
check out Adam's stuff on iTunes and Spotify. Like you could see his music. Just look up Adam Farley Music, and he has all his stuff out there. Also check out Chris Alou. He has an EP, and it's called Songs from the Hallway. It's very Billy Joel-esque. It's really good. He kills it. He plays piano and sings all the songs and wrote all the songs. So yeah, check that out. Also check out New Metal Messiah, Jon Snow.
Metal Messiah, Jon Snow.
Go to easterntributecollective.com and you can see where they have upcoming shows. You have to see him live. He's incredible. He's probably one of the best performers out there. Like frontman.
good
whatever.
performer.
Yeah.
Solid performer.
Solid guy.
Lovely performer.
Lovely calves. And then also, we want to promote Shantytown Design. If you're looking for a logo or a website for whatever you're selling or doing, check out Shantytown Design. They helped out us with ours. Mike Vinch and his wife run the company, and yeah, it's awesome. And finally, check out frequelspodcast.com. That's where you could find links to our websites. Not website, but basically our Facebook, our Instagram. We have t-shirts there, glassware, and links to other people's stuff. So make sure to go to frequelspodcast.com. Special thanks to our guests, Greg, Matt. Love you guys. Thank you for coming on. And thank you to everyone listening all over the world. We love you guys, and we appreciate you guys. Also, don't forget to check out Burden of Beauty on YouTube right now and Ravenview Productions.
Ravenview Productions.
So make sure to check out the short film.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now.
Dope as hell. So, all right, with that being said, thank you guys. We love you, and thank you for listening to...
I'm Jason.
Is that what he says?
I think that.